Okay, here we are again. All I gotta do is get Twitch on my mobile. There we go. Okay, so we will wait just a couple of minutes and then we'll get started. And apologies if there is lawnmower noises in the background for the first little bit. My brother and my father are finishing up outside, taking care of le lawn. Although the lawnmower sounds like it's seen better days at this point, but you know how it goes. In any case, yeah, we'll get started in a couple of minutes, and we'll just talk over top of that until it's all done. Hey Lifeblood, how's it going? Welcome. Hello people of the planet Earth. My name is Goku. I'm insane. From Earth. Excuse me, what? I also did some more minor audio adjustments, so hopefully the game's audio is a little bit louder, because last time it was a little louder than the time before, but still not quite as loud as I would like it to be, I don't think. So, but we'll see. Matter of fact, I might turn it ever so slightly up one more to right about here. Because that is the volume that we had for when we were doing our PS2 stuff. So hopefully that will be about right when balanced with my audio. Alright. Let's get the loading screen all set and ready to go. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hang on. Let me do this, actually, because I didn't do this before. I forget if I did this the last time, and it might be why the average so slightly desynced on the last episode. Not 100% sure, but if I don't double check the audio and like switch it from the delay that it's supposed to have to something else and then back, for some reason it like doesn't have the correct audio delay, even though it's on the correct amount. I don't know why, but whatever. OBS is weird. Game is just your average 3D platformer. I mean, it's 3D platformer. Would I call it average? The series as a whole is generally one of the better 3D platformers out there, specifically because of all the combat and exploration that you get. But yeah, I mean, at its essence, it's a 3D platformer, yeah. Although the focus has been more on the combat since about the second game in the series, but I think that's, you know, that's just splitting hairs. Your question is valid, and it's, yes, it's a 3D platformer. So, let me just fix this real quick. There we go. I'll wait till that clock ticks over to 4:32, and then we will get started. There it goes. And, yes, this is my correct file, although the time is incorrect, because I didn't set daylight savings time on this thing, because that'll be over soon enough anyway, so might as well just leave it. Okay. Alright, so we've taken care of the pirate base. Something tells me that we haven't seen the last of them, though, because, I mean, we haven't made any major quote-unquote kills with these guys. I think this is just the beginning for them, but for now we got to follow Talwyn and the bots so we can go discover the Lombax secrets. So that's where we're going to go. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Tools of Destruction, the Stream Edition. Last time we got to this planet, Planet Ardolis, while finding some new allies to try to find the Lombax secret. We got a map that'll take us to the planet Raikan 5, and that's where we're going to go right about now, since we're all done with everything on this planet, as far as I'm aware. At least for now, because there is a little secret that we can get to later, but we don't have the correct gadget for it just yet, so we'll come back once we do. You want combat? How about Rayman 3? I have not played any of the original Rayman games personally, but I have played both Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends, and I quite enjoy both of those games. They aren't 3D platformers, they're 2D, but I quite enjoy both of those games because of their platforming and their slight combat emphasis, so they're both pretty cool. I like them. Alright, let's hop in, and let's head off. But yeah, maybe one day I'll check on the older Rayman games. In the meantime, we have a new sector of the Polaris Galaxy to go explore, the Verdigris sector. And we have to go to Raikan 5 so that we can go and check out the Lombax secret. So let's go do that. The lava refineries of Raikan 5 are the source of the metals used in the most advanced weapons and armor sold in the galaxy. That would be Trillium. The planet also has clear indications of a past Lombax presence, and as such has attracted the attention of Emperor Tachyon. Okay, fair enough. Let's see what he's got against us when we go here. Because surely Tachyon, being the galactic overlord that he is, will form some sort of resistance against us, won't he? Okay, we're in the Raykar Star Cluster, and we're in for another Star Fox mission. That was a bonus target. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know who you are.
They are scanning our cargo. You didn't steal from them, did you?
Define steal. Because the answer to that question is maybe. You, sir, need to stop with these missiles, because they will not be good for my hull. There we go. That's an asteroid. Where'd they go, Clank? Looks like they got lost in the asteroid belt. Can I hit the bonus target, please? Please, please. Okay. Yeah, the targeting reticle seems to be actually slightly smaller than what the reticle says it is, so that's fun. Especially when you're doing stuff with Clank, but whatever, it's fine. That guy's got a shield. I probably need to do something with his shield by blowing him up with missiles instead. There we go. Wow. Stay away from me, man. Yeah, I don't know. These sections are cool. They're pretty harmless, to be honest with you. Fairly innocuous, even. See a nanotech ring. Thank you. Still can't quite hit those bonus targets. But, oh well. Wow. Yeah, I think the laser follows your movements. It'll track you kind of like the last motion that you made, so. It really is Star Fox, yeah, exactly. Hang on, I'll see the bigger message in a second that you wrote. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll go to the nearest Grog planet and I'll get you some Grog. How about that? These guys seem pretty easy to please. Unlike that sun, I probably couldn't please the sun very well. Okay. So now they'll make it even harder on you by shooting other guys at you along with the laser guys, but that's fine. I'll be honest, I think that most of the pirate themes in this game are where the composer shines the most. It's not that the other tracks are bad. It's that you can tell that he had the most fun with these because these are the most bombastic of the themes, I think. So, yeah, I don't know. I think he does a good job. Overall, with the soundtrack, I think he does a good job, but I think he does a good job also with the pirate themes. Like I said, you can tell that's where he had the most fun. So, okay. Just get rid of that. But yeah, the flyovers that you get in these sections are also pretty cool, of course, because of all the crazy locales we've gone to. I mean, we're on the surface of a sun that's in the middle of a solar flare storm. Doesn't get much crazier than that. I mean, it will. By the time we get to the end game here, just wait until that happens, and, well, you'll see what happens then, but we'll get there. Alright, let's get this guy while we wait for the lasers to recharge, and then there you go. Easy as that.
Break off, me hearties. We're late for yoga class at Sir Castle Sam's meditation station.
Uh-oh.
Let Iron Clutch Caruso take care of this rat.
Don't be late for your yoga classes. That's not good. That's bad feng shui. Yes, I know that's not how you pronounce feng shui. I'm pronouncing it like the Thugs for Less leader from Going Commando. So, you just kind of... Okay. I was going to say, you can just kind of fly in a circle here, but I suppose you can't if he starts initiating solar flares like that. I'll just stay over here, man, until you decide to do something. Oh, okay. There you go. Now he's doing something else. I think one of the things that I don't like about these sections is that there's not really a whole lot of feedback on your ship. Like, you take damage, but there's no, like... I don't want to say vibration because I turned the vibration off. Probably there would be vibration if, you know, if I hadn't turned it off. But the ship doesn't really, like, make too much of a noise for taking damage, you know? Like, there should be, like, them hitting the hull of some kind, you know? Whoa. Wow. Freaky! You're gonna make me do rings too? The Zoni already made me do this shit. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. These levels are pretty harmless. I don't really have a problem with them, to be honest. They're good. I like the ones in A Crack in Time better, but that's because A Crack in Time is a little more freeform with their space levels. You'll see when we get there. Is that the weak spot up there? I don't know. I'm gonna shoot it anyway. At least until the game tells me I'm done shooting it. Okay, well, we got 2 out of the 5 bonus targets again, so that's fine. I've got places to be and people to see, and you're not one of them, Captain Slag. Oh, it probably is dangerous dropping bombs into a star like that. I don't know. Why is the ship from the player the only ship that cannot shoot behind it? I don't... Apparently the Lombaxes didn't think that was a big deal. So they never designed a Felian to do that unless you had somebody on the turrets. Really should, especially Rayman 3, also known as Rayman Hoodlum Havoc, has great music, combat, and story. You name it, you get it. Yeah, I'll probably, like I said, one of these days I'll check it out. Oh boy.
I do not understand. What are stones? Do I have them?
I would not recommend asking about that. But yeah, we've done Halo jumps before with the Galactic Rangers backing up your arsenal. Unfortunately, these Halo jumps are controlled by 6-axis, which is a little bit more finicky than just moving with the control stick, which seems so much simpler, but hey, what do I know, right? I ain't about this newfangled technology, but we are jumping in with Krunk and Zephyr, so that's cool. Excuse me, boys, let me... Ow. Let me just let the Swarmers do the work, since they're the only things I have left to level up. But yeah, as you can see, the targeting laser goes pretty far now that we got a few of those AoE upgrades. Works pretty good. I'm going to toss another one over here, actually, because we just got a bunch of stuff. And we'll leave the Nanoswarmers out, so that way they can get some experience. Oh, I finally figured out a good explanation for how the damage in this game works and why it feels so jank by comparison to other games in the series. So, other games in the series, when they do damage, enemies will do a raw amount of damage. So, like, let's say Ratchet has 80 health, they'll do, let's say, 50 out of that 80 health with one of their attacks. And your armor will then reduce that raw damage by a percentage. So, like, we've got an armor that reduces it by 25% right now, so it'll reduce that 50 damage down to about 37 damage. What they do in this game, that's a little bit different, is they actually have... Oh, by the way, Krunk and Zephyr will take my experience if I don't be careful over here, so I'm just going to go try and set up some swarmers on both sides so they can... do that, and maybe I can use the Lightning Ravager a little bit so they can get the shields off, and then we'll go from there. There you go. But what they do in this game that's a little bit different is they actually have the weapons inflict... or not the weapons, the enemies will inflict damage based on a percentage. Why can't I throw another Swarmer? I have enough ammo. There we go. But yeah, the enemies will actually deal damage based on a percentage of your health. So it doesn't matter how high your nanotech amounts go, you will always take a fraction of your HP in damage when you are fighting enemies, no matter what planet you're on. So it kind of makes nanotech upgrades feel a little more useless than they usually are, because usually at least you get something out of it. Oh, okay, they set a charge so we can move forward.
I haven't seen an explosion that pretty since the Phylax intrusion at the 8th parallel. Alright,
You guys keep going, I'll be with you in a minute. But yeah, so they inflict damage based on a percentage of your HP rather than raw damage, and that's why the reductions feel like they do less, because you're already being dealt a percentage of the damage, but your damage is being reduced. So let's say in this case, instead of doing 50 raw damage, Marie, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate that. That makes you Duo Chromatic, and Tandem, hello, welcome. Was there a phallic joke in there? Probably. I mean, there's a lot of phallic jokes in this series. But yeah, let's say instead of doing 50 raw damage to you, the enemy does 50% of your HP with one hit. When you reduce that by 25%, that only reduces the damage by 12.5% because it doesn't stack additively, it stacks multiplicatively. So it doesn't turn 50% damage into 25% damage by subtracting 50% and 25%. It subtracts 25% of the 50%, so it's multiplied. And that means that you don't get as much damage reduction as you normally would out of all of this stuff, so... if that math kind of went over your head, just know that nanotech upgrades in this game do less than they normally do. Although, well, I could buy bolts, but I don't really need that. It feels, in some ways, like you get a similar result to previous games in the series, but essentially it results in you taking more damage than you normally would, no matter where you are in the game, so... That was the surprise you mentioned last stream. Sub would have ended a couple of days ago, so you pre-ordered another month. Oh, nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's cool of you. I will save for that upgrade, I think. And I think we can get something new here, right? I think these were all available before, actually. Although the Buzzblades might not have been. That might be new. It's essentially similar to the chopper in previous games, or like the ones that fire bunches of little stars. It'll shoot little shurikens at the enemies and they'll ricochet off of surfaces. I think I might have talked about this one before.
We hate to be the guy who ticked you off, Chief.
But, yeah, I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest. I just don't... If you were using the Combustor still, the Buzzblades are probably a pretty solid upgrade to the Combustor, but... Well, since I'm not using them to begin with, I don't think we're going to need to use the Buzzblades. You guys are taking cheap shots on me over here, aren't you? Okay, well... Oh, I see the problem. There's multiple of these wheel guys. So let's let the Swarmers do the work here and make them turn around so they're not as lethal to me. There we go. Good. And we got a bit of Raritanium out of it as well, so that's good. Put one of these here. Maybe I'll put one over here too. Is that a Nanoswarmer's ammo? I don't think so. Oop, okay, hold on. I'm coming! There we go. But yeah, so this part might go a little slow just because, well, we gotta let the Swarmers do the work so they can get their upgrades, but it's fine. We'll be alright. It's fire and forget, basically. Let them go. Let the boys do the work. Let the bees do the work. The boys, I've already said the boys because the boys were the Agents of Doom back in Up Your Arsenal and back in the original Ratchet & Clank. So. But you get respawning ammo, you get V3 nanoswarmers. It's all working pretty good. Subscription services will kill you one day. You already have to call a body shop. Oh, good lord. Well, don't worry about subscribing if it's going to be tight on cash. I would rather you have enough cash in your pocket to get by month to month if you know. I mean, $5 usually isn't enough to break the bank when it comes to that stuff, but don't subscribe if you need the cash, you know what I mean? I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. But yeah, so Kronk and Zephyr kind of take the place of the Galactic Rangers from Up Your Arsenal for you, and Merc and Green from the single-player mode of Deadlocked. So they take the place of those guys. These guys are not going to take any damage from anything I do unless I get rid of their shields. So I will sacrifice myself by blowing you up with this bad boy instead. Would it be safe to call the Lightning Ravager the Dildinator at this point? Because that way Lifeblood can make his Doofenshmirtz joke that he's been wanting to make for a while. I don't know. Oh, I kind of glossed over this on the last episode, so I guess I'll talk about it here because that way I don't sound like as big of a dumbass. The enemies that Tachyon has employed to fight us are the Drawfids, by the way. Athelion mentioned them back on Fastoon, but I kind of glossed over the fact that, yeah, these guys here, these are the Drawfids, so they're, yeah. And that's what's with the fishbowl stuff that's all over them when they, you know, drop out of their stuff and you hear the fishbowl break. That's what that is.
Come on, let's head to the spaceport. Looks like Tachyon's taking over the spaceport defenses. We gotta take him out.
Well, I will do the best I can because those are cannons. Okay, anyway. Let's just set one of these over here. Let's see if it can do the work for me while I do the other stuff. Well, it's aiming at those for right now, but eventually it'll start aiming at the other stuff, like the cannons, and then I can throw one here, and I'll just strafe around for a little bit. We'll let Kronk and Zephyr and all of them handle it. Did they throw Confuzzler gas? Oh, no, that's just one of their guns. Okay, because it looked like one of the guns that the Tachyon guys was using, but nope. There you go.
Let's get into that spaceport.
And there's other sections, obviously, of this area that we can go to that we didn't go to. Like, we didn't go to the vendor over by the ship there, and there's plenty of other stuff to do along the way, but we'll get there. Okay, sounds good. Also, apparently, Athelion moved over. Why? I don't know. Probably because she felt like the other place was too hot of a zone. I don't know. She's a sentient ship. She does what she wants. Oh, hey, the smuggler's here. What's up, dude?
Well, hey there, friend. You picked a dangerous time to be visiting Rackham 5.
You think?
Percival to shut down the spaceport until he gets his paws on the Lombax secret.
Uh-huh. Well, I do need to explore the refineries. Got any ideas? Oh, actually, I should ask about these things. First of all, do you know what these holoplans are for?
Well, I'll be. Son, this here is part of a highly classified weapon schematic.
Ooh.
Tell you what, you bring me the full holoplan and I'll build you the weapon. Provided you let me keep the plans, of course.
I mean, I won't need them anymore, so... Well, if I find them all, I'll submit them all at once, I think, because, like... Well, I guess I could give them the ones I have now. Although then I don't know if I'll know where the rest of them are, so I'll submit them all at once. It's easier. Any Leviathan souls around here?
Afraid not, Hoss. Suppose you can thank the Drawfids for scaring them all away.
Yeah,
But
fair
if you
enough.
ever find yourself on Sargasso, I may have some work for you.
All right, sounds good. It occurs to me, though, that, you know, if the pirates, I mean, obviously the smuggler wouldn't share his source of Leviathan souls with the pirates when he sells to them, but if the pirates ever actually do manage to kill Ratchet and Clank, wouldn't they be losing a major supplier when it comes to Leviathan souls? Like, because they work with the smuggler, and that, was kind of where he got all of his souls from. Like, where are they gonna get them, you know? I mean, I guess they could go kill some Leviathans, but wouldn't that involve them doing more direct work that they don't want to do? Anyway, I need to explore the lava refineries.
Well, I suppose you could use this here gyrocycle. Of course, a businessman such as myself couldn't part with it without some sort of monetary compensation.
I see the capitalism still hasn't escaped us, even though we're here, but it's piss poor anyway to buy it. It's 5,000 volts. It's easy.
Now, careful with this thing.
I mean, we just got way more than that just from running through that little section of battle there.
Oh, Lawmaxes can't leave nothing the way it is, right?
Well, no, of course we can't. And we get a new gadget, kind of. The gyrocycle. And thankfully, it does not control by 6-axis. I think at one point in the development cycle they said, you know what, this thing is a pain in the ass to control with 6-axis, so let's not. I do see pirate booty over here, though. Oh, I don't think I can get it from here. Hang on, let me read what I got in chat here. It's not going to be, you just know how this is going to go. You're dingus at times. Oh, don't worry about that. That's no big deal. You're not waiting for Doofenshmirtz joke, you'll just jump on it if the opportunity presents? Okay, gotcha. I see. Being a sentient ship does not sound like something you want to be. I have to ask Ophelia on that one. I don't know how she feels about it. Well, machine washable sounds good. What do you got for me? We got new armor, the Helios armor, and it will reduce damage by 40% instead of just the 25 that we had. And, I mean, considering the heavy units back there were doing like 50% of my health in one shot, this is probably a good investment, so let's grab it. Thank you. By the way, it's not like in Up Your Arsenal where you can, if you didn't buy the armor in order in Up Your Arsenal, you could actually skip over some armor upgrades if you didn't feel like you needed them. Unfortunately, in Tools of Destruction, you have to buy all of the armor one by one. You can't just skip over any of the upgrades because it won't show the next armor. So. Okay, what do you got? He said, oh, Mr. Zircon, okay. Yeah, so the synthenoids from Going Commando return in some capacity with these Mr. Zircons. I'm gonna let myself grab that from the pirate booty rather than from the actual thing, because as you can see, they'll give us some devices from pirate booty if we don't have them, so it's just easier to me to do it that way and get them like that because I barely ever use them, so... Alright, I could get up here. Why? Oh, I see why, because I can go over here. Okay. I'm on to your tricks, game. I see what you were doing. I got that platinum bolt back on Barlow and Going Commando by doing just this. So, I know your games. Oh, look, an interesting shop in a game. Yeah, the shops in this game are actually pretty cool. And they actually have some lore to them as well, but we won't be getting into the lore of them for probably another stream after this. It's interesting, though. Where did I get that from? Huh. Whatever. Oh, hello. Bees, do me a favor. Thank you. There we go. Patrol this area, or just kind of hang out. Either way doesn't matter to me. I'll be good with it as long as you're here with me, bees. All right, come here, you. Whoa, something's shooting at me. Oh, that's not shooting at me. That's shooting at the little guys. Okay. False alarm. But anyway, we can get into the refinery now that we have the gyrocycle, but I'm just gonna explore this whole area first before we do that. Just for the hell of it. I mean, it's a side path. It's a hidden area, so we might as well explore the whole thing. Why not? Wonder why the camera did that there. Oh, because if it went back here, it'd bug the fuck out. That's why. Okay, fair enough. All done? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was hot out there today.
Oh, yeah.
Well, especially since I was out there all day.
Yeah. How do you suppose we get in there? Let's check it out. I might be able to get in there if I do like a one of these, maybe. There we go. And, let's see. Oh, I can use a helipod to get in here. Alright, cool. Oh, they put a Mr. Zircon in my quick select. I'll have to fix that in a minute. But let's go up here first. Let's do this. Oops. That's not gonna work. Hold on. Let me get to the higher ground. It's Silver Anakin! I have the high ground! Sorry, the lava on this planet just makes me think of Revenge of the Sith. I don't know why. That is not where I'm trying to swing this ratchet. Can you just... Thank you. There we go. That's all I wanted. Ooh, I found another holoplan. Cool. Again, still don't know what those do, but one of these days we'll figure it out. Maybe if we get the map-o-matic of the game, we'll find out, because then I'll like just take it to the smuggler and he can tell me from there. So yeah, it's supposed to like aim assist the throwing of the wrench for you, but it usually aim assists in the wrong direction. Like I said, there's several aspects of this game's mechanics that just to me feel like jank. I don't understand why they would do that in some cases, but whatever. Can't believe I had to use a mini bouncer just to blow up some backs. Oh, okay. Oh, we've got some company. Okay. So probably I would use that there gyro cycle thingy-majigger to go down and around in all these places, but since we've got people here, let's just see what we can do, shall we? Now they got the oops. There we go. They got the shields. I guess I could do this. Hold on, I can just toss this like behind them. Or they could just come down here. I mean, that works too. See, because the shield only helps them. Although apparently it helps them in this case quite a bit, because if you're not on level with the nanoswarmers, they just don't see you, but oh well. There you go. Nice. Good work. I keep wanting to say good work, boys, but it's actually, in this case, good work, bees. But, yeah, the shields only help them from the front. They can't block things from behind, thankfully, so. Makes it easier for you to just, take them out that way. Throw stuff behind them, and then they're gone. So not too much to this side path, I don't think. I mean, there's a Magnaboot section right there, and we'll go check that out right now. And also, if I am saying the names wrong, like they could be the gravity boots in this game, I'm just used to the Magnaboots, I guess. More booty. More Mr. Zircons. Don't worry about Mr. Zircon, we'll see more of him later. When we get to a crack in time and then into the Nexus. Because both of those games I actually am planning on using him. Because he becomes, well, he's not a device anymore, and really the major problem with devices is that if you use them, they don't gain experience and upgrade like traditional weapons. That's usually why I'm not a big fan of using them, to be honest. So, that's how that goes. Now, we just got some new armor, so obviously they're not going to have any more new armor for us just yet. Let me grab this, then we'll see what we can do about upgrading the nanoswarmers, which are already at V3 and like a half at this point, which is pretty good. They're getting some good experience, all things considered. We already got all the upgrades on the ammo here, so now it's just a matter of the power. I could get the 18 there, but I kind of want to go here and see what the exclusive is, so let's do that real quick. A 0 Kelvin laser diode. This upgrade uses GrumbleNet's patented 0 Kelvin laser technology on the weapon's targeting laser. The game froze for a second. Enemies will be frozen stiff whenever the laser contacts them. So this makes it a lot easier for the swarmers to actually take care of enemies, because when the targeting laser is on those enemies, they will be frozen in place. And again, frozen enemies are only affected by the weapon's secondary effect at that point, which means that the nanoswarmers themselves will be able to deal damage, but the enemies won't be able to do anything to you, so. Another option for us in battle, another freeze, and that'll be pretty good. And we could get more damage, but I think we'll save up for the 0 Kelvin diode, and then we'll get the rest of the damage upgrades for it, and then we'll go from there. I think we get my next new weapon on the next planet, now that I think about it, so that'll at least give us something else to spend our Veritanium on by the time we're done with this, so. Throwing is bad. Aim assist was throwing in a completely incorrect direction. That isn't assisting anything, boy, I know. Is there a reason why your bulk count keeps resetting and adding everything back to your total? I have no idea. It's probably just more jank. if I'm being honest. If you have a question about anything about this game's mechanics, the answer is most likely it's jank. So, yeah, that's how that is. I think I'm going to go back down here and look around, because we didn't really look around the battlefield all that much. So let's go check it out before we use the gyrocycle. You'd think with the way I was avoiding it, it would be using the 6-axis controls, but no, it doesn't. It does make me wonder, when they're refining the lava here, does that mean that they're using it for geothermal power? I like the idea that Ratchet & Clank is becoming a little bit more environmentally savvy and using alternative energy sources. That's a nice touch. At the very least, even if Tachyon is, you know, kind of a dick when it comes to, well, being a villain, at the very least he's a little environmentally conscientious. Oh, that's why, because you're blocked by an invisible plot wall and you can't get back there once you've gone here. Okay, well, fair enough. I wonder if players were normally supposed to, like, go back there because of the fact that your health refills at the ammo vendors. And, well, if we look back where our ship used to be, all the way over there, in the bottom corner, there used to be, well, there is still an ammo vendor over there, which means that you could have just refilled your health by going over there. Also, I guess I'm taking some of the boys with me, or the bees with me. Fair enough.
Welcome to the Quillnet Weapon Shop.
Thank you. I'll refill this thing that I didn't mean to throw, but that's okay. And if you see a platform that looks vaguely like this, it's kind of blends into a lot of the background of this planet anyway, because it's still orange like the rest of the lava, but this is a gyrocycle platform, and it will cannon shot you onto the gyrocycle course.
You have unlawfully entered the Riken 5 lava refinery. Alerting Drawfit Detention Squad.
Okay, well, you do that. Yeah, we can get a burst of speed by pressing X, which will let us bump into these things. I don't know why we lose all of our momentum when we hit a box. You'd think we'd just roll right through it. That would probably feel better, but, I mean, to be fair, this thing used to be controlled like the ball in the Mario games, so...
Give you an instant speed burst.
Okay, cool. And thanks to the armor magnetizer, we should be able to pull the Raritanium in a little bit easier than we did before. Although we might also go flying off to our deaths by going through fire, but, you know.
Alert the Emperor. The Lombax is entering the lava refineries using a modified gyrocycle. Move in fast and shoot on sight.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to avoid that, because we kind of can't shoot while we're in this thing, so... Okay. Okay. Yeah, the gyrocycle courses are... I don't know, I mean, they're another gimmick, I guess. It's not a huge deal, though. It's an interesting concept, and the thing about Insomniac's development cycles is that a lot of the times they'll make stuff, and they'll use it, even if it doesn't necessarily work particularly well. So, at least in this case, I can give them points where points are due, because they let you control this with the control stick, unlike the other stuff. But... Oh, Talwyn's going to be following us, apparently. That's cool. Those are flame geysers in the course. That's not OSHA compliant. For sure. That thing is, it looks like it's kind of unwieldy. I mean, it gets a little bit unwieldy, I guess. Was there something down here? I could have sworn I saw another platform here. Yep. I don't know what it's for, though. Well, anyway, I'm going to try to get on top of it. Hold on. Oh, so it'll just shoot you back up there. I don't know why you needed that, but okay. Fair enough. Alright, let me get out of here before the, before we have an OSHA complaint here. Yeah, if you go a little bit slow and steady with it, it's not too bad. It almost strafes, to be honest, if you do it the right way. And these hyper gates will give you some speed, which I guess is okay for certain sections, but, well, obviously you're going to want to go around the flames if you can control it. I mean, I don't really care all that much, because apparently it doesn't do all that much damage to me, so... Whee! Man. With how far we're going, you'd think we'd be playing that one Hot Wheels game on the PC where you can build your own courses. Oh, there's Talwyn's ship. Okay, and apparently we're done with the gyrocycle.
This is where the coordinates lead. Looks like
old bunker.
What do these symbols mean?
I mean, they're...
Lombax either, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're Lombaxian.
It says,
Because,
"In this
you know,
room,
you're a
assemble
Lombax.
to quell the angry Cragmite storm. You've traveled far, but to be clear, without a tale, your quest ends here."
Well, I'm glad that we have a tail then. To be fair though, Talwyn also has a tail, just not a Lombax tail, so. Speedruns of this that actually do those courses must be wild. I mean, you could just hold forward the whole time, but I don't know. I prefer going a little slow and steady.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
No treasure?
All this way and there's nothing here.
Well, what's the thing up on the top of the thing there?
It's one of those ancient holovid players. We used to watch old episodes of Lance and Janice on those darn things.
Well, apparently it still works. Let's check it out. Oh boy.
Soldier. The Center for Advanced Lombax Research has selected you as the beta tester for the most important invention in Lombax history, the Dimensionator. Built by one of the brightest minds in Lombax history, the Dimensionator's ergonomic design is the culmination of nearly 3 Arcturian cycles of research.
That's a lot of research.
We will finally end the Cragmite's long reign of terror.
Ouch.
But before you begin, it is vital you observe the following safety guidelines.
Okay.
If you are pregnant, have a heart condition, or are allergic to interdimensional travel, please consult a
How do
physician before using.
You know what? Never mind.
Should you be inadvertently warped to the dimension of the Xanatharian death weasels, remain
Oh my
calm
God.
and access the pepper spray located in your beta test kit. In the unlikely event that the Dimensionator creates a time-space singularity and tears the fabric of the universe asunder, please
Yeah, that could be a problem.
and notify a programmer immediately. Following this orientation, please report to our testing facility on planet Sargasso for live training and deployment. Good luck and farewell from the Center for Advanced Lombax Research.
Fair enough. I felt like I was watching an old Fallout video there.
To vaporize the Cragmites was...
Yeah, I know, it kind of seemed like it.
Come on. There's no way a Lombax would invent something that ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Are you sure, Ratchet?
About your nuclear-powered rocket sled, your
Mm-hmm.
antimatter bathroom buddy, and
Yeah, that was a
something
bit...
about the electroshock undergarments you invented last fall.
You've been taking notes from Captain Quark, didn't you?
Guys,
Good lord.
you're missing the key word here. Interdimensional. There's more to this than we thought. Come on.
Yeah, probably.
We need to check out that testing ground on Sargasso.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess we know where we're going next, huh?
Coordinates acquired for planet Sargasso.
Alright, so off we'll go to there. I guess we'll have some work on Sargasso anyway.
Zephyr. Then I'll meet you on planet Sargasso. The good news is Tachyon's forces don't know about Sargasso. The bad news is, well, let's just say there may be a few bigger problems to deal with.
Oh, I've dealt with bigger problems. Don't worry about that, Talwyn. We'll be fine. Yeah, I just wanted to give her a chance to actually say something and find the secret gold bolt before we left. I didn't even know that was there. So fair enough. Hey, Rockin' Fun and Lewis, how you doing? Welcome back. We're just hanging around on Riken 5. We just went through the lava refineries, and now we've got the coordinates for planet Sargasso. So, sorry I didn't see it just a minute ago. Let me go back and read chat before I keep going. It's also a Hot Wheels game that's pretty recent. A VTuber you followed did a sponsored stream of it. Oh, really? I didn't know. I haven't really paid too much attention to Hot Wheels in a long time, to be honest. So I didn't really know there was any of that sort of stuff. That's cool that they're still making games and stuff. Don't like how it has basically mini loot boxes to unlock cars, not money but in-game currency, which means you could probably buy said currency. Yeah, I mean, that could be, I guess, but, excuse me, I don't know. It's nice to see that old childhood memory is still making some games, you know. Yeah, the humor in this game is good for quick laughs. I enjoy it. It's got that up your arsenal feel to some of the humor, so it's pretty good. Dying on the inside, but that isn't important. Oh boy. How do you refine the lava? I would assume when they say refine lava, I think I mentioned it earlier, but I would assume when they say refining lava, they're refining it into geothermal power. But I'm not 100% sure about that, so that would be my guess, though. But yes, welcome to everybody who has recently joined. We just finished up here, and I don't know exactly how much we're going to get done today, because Sargasso is kind of a long planet. I just threw another set of bees. That's fine. And After that, I think the arena opens up new challenges, if I remember correctly. We'll see. We'll see how much we get done. But let's get the 0 Kelvin laser diode, because that sounds really good. And then since we have a little raritanium left, we'll get a few more bolt upgrades, because why not? And I know I want to get some more power on this thing, but we'll worry about that later. It's fine. They do a lot of damage as it is. I mean, they do 216 damage per swarm, so that's kind of nuts. Ratchet Theory was probably the biggest inspiration for this game, yeah, and I can kind of feel it, to be honest. We just went through a level where Krunk and Zephyr basically went and did the Galactic Rangers thing, where the Galactic Rangers help you out. So, oh, I see. Okay, so this more damage here only increases it by about 25% more, whereas this one does 50%. Okay, so that's why it costs more. Got it. Makes sense. Refined lava is probably to filter impurities. It'll be pure of whatever material it is. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point, too. Yeah, they could be using it to get, like, precious metals out of the lava. And, like, if they, filter out all of the crap igneous rocks that they don't need, then, yeah, I could see that being a thing. So that's a good thought, too, Lifeblood. Alright, well, since we can't get back to our ship pad way back over there because of the invisible plot wall, let's go this way. And we'll head out. Just realized something. Clank mentioned electroshock underpants that Ratchet made last fall, and Ratchet said it's popular on a planet, planet Umbris. Does that mean it's super cold on that planet, or is this something else? I don't know, but I can look up Umbris and we can find out. Hang on, let me turn chat off for 2 seconds, because Umbris was a planet on one of the classic trilogy games. I forget which planet, but I'll know right away once I look at it. Was that the one in Ratchet and Clank 1 with the turret sections? You have to shoot down all those ships. I forget. Let's see. Umbris. No, actually, it is Quark's HQ, where his obstacle course was. And it wasn't particularly cold there. Although, if it was a planet that Quark had an HQ on, the people there probably have a low enough IQ where electroshock undergarments would be something that they would enjoy because, well, they'd be big fans of Quark if they lived there. So, anyway, we gotta go to Sargasso, so let's go there. Planet Sargasso is dangerous and uninhabitable primordial swampland. It is infested with large and deadly creatures who will quickly make a meal out of many an unwary explorer. Maybe even Max Apogee. The only advanced race known to travel to the planet are the fiercely territorial Kerchu. The Kerchu have built gelatonium drilling derricks on the planet, as Sargasso is one of the only planets containing gelatonium that is not under Imperial control. Interesting. I don't know, I think we get to see a few Kerchu soldiers when we're here, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But it's a wild place, so let's go check it out. Kind of reminds me of the Velt, honestly, from Final Fantasy VI, but I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because of all the dinosaurs running around? Spoilers for 5 seconds from now, there's dinosaurs running around. We'll see in a sec. Let's go to Outpost L51 first. Sargasso was the hint for the naming of the planet. Maybe. Perhaps, yeah, that's a possibility. It reminded me of the weirdest thing about this game where they reference the older games a lot, but also kind of not follow them. Yeah, like they do this weird thing with the lore of these games where sometimes they just ignore the lore. Oh, okay, the armor shop is here. And he's like, hey, did you get the armor before? No? You really should. Yeah, I still can't get over Talwyn's line about, so you're a Lombax who's never seen any other Lombax, and it's like, Angela! Good lord! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... 16 Leviathans. More bees. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. Hey, Smuggler, what's up?
Oh, hey there, friend.
How you doing?
Oh, it looks like these here launch pads are out of goat juice. You know what I'm saying?
Something like that.
Director can get them going again, but I couldn't part with it unless...
Let me guess. We find some more Leviathan souls?
Bob, he's a wise guy. Bob.
Well, I mean, I've heard this one before, so... Remember, I come from the Solana Galaxy, where that sort of capitalism is common. But yeah, see? Dinosaurs. I like Sargasso. I think it's got good character. It looks like Jurassic Park to me, so I enjoy it. There's also some secrets around here that we can go find, and we'll see if we can go do them. I just don't remember exactly where they are, but I guess for now we'll have to go check out the Veld. It's also the fact that even if we did not meet Angela, the whole race thing has never really been a thing in the Ratchet universe, except for, like, Robot Supremacy in Ratchet 3. Yeah, they never really made a big deal about it until this game, when all of a sudden everybody's like, I'm the last of my race and I need to find them. I mean, Ratchet does it, the Kragmites do it, well, Tachyon does it for the Kragmites. Talwyn wants to find her father, which is kind of an offshoot of that. Oh, hi there. So yeah, I guess they do have different Leviathans. I just wasn't remembering these guys, apparently, so we'll let the Nanoswarmers do the work. The bees will do okay against these guys. I don't know if we'll be able to kill them with one bee cluster, but yeah, not quite. That's okay. We'll get quite a bit of experience from doing it, though. You'll notice that this guy is not getting frozen as easily, though. And the reason for that is because heavier enemies, especially the heaviest enemies in the game, are actually resistant to being frozen until they're at low HP. Once they're at low HP, they can be frozen just like anything else, but it takes a while for them to do it. It's kind of similar to how the Rift Ripper functioned in Up Your Arsenal, where it'll only suck in enemies that are larger if they're low on their HP, so yeah, just in case you were wondering how the mechanics work there, that's how. At least that's how I perceive it to work anyway. Hey, buddy! What you doing up there? You would think that judging by the fact that he has those sharp teeth that he'd be some sort of carnivore, but he seems to be a plant eater. Maybe the plants in this area are really thick and he needs big incisors to eat them? I don't know. But yeah, the biology of this planet always fascinated me when I played it as a teenager. So, I honestly, though, I think teenager might not be the right word. I played it as a young adult. I think I was in college when I played this game the first time, so. And the only time that I've completed it all the way, actually, even, so. But yeah, see, this guy's a little bit of a smaller enemy, so he'll get frozen just easily enough. And we'll also get V4 Nanoswarmers for it, so that's cool. But yeah, the planet biology always fascinated me. It's really cool. I like when they build planets up like that, and they build up interesting lore and interesting biology for the creatures that are here, you know. I always thought that was a nice little detail. Can I, like, grab this ledge and shimmy my way over, maybe? Yes, I can. If I can hold on to the ledge. Hold on. We can go up here, then we'll do it, and that'll make it a little easier. I don't know how that worked, but okay. Well. Alright, I don't know if the game is trying to tell me not to go up here, but now I'm even more encouraged. There we go. I want to go up there. That's all I want. Apparently I'm not getting up there. Alright, fair enough. I also love how when I hit my head on the ceiling there, I basically just T-posed into the ground. Come on now. You love that parrot. The parrot's good. The parrot's good. It's a bit of a smart ass too, but I like it. Had eyes like yours. Then the stuff most people don't care about fascinates you. I mean, I like the little details, right? Like, those are things that can make or break an area for me, so. That's the big thing about this game, right? When you get past the lore and the story weirdness, the game's kind of super fun with a lot of creativity here and there. And yeah, I can see the creativity and the ambition that's on display here. I think that they did a good job of really trying to push the boundaries of the Ratchet & Clank series while still maintaining its original look and feel, because a lot of the stuff, the details that they put into this game are one-to-one from the classic trilogy. It's just that for every good decision that they make in this game, it feels like there's a bad one that happens at the same time, and it's sort of just... it just feels like there's some jank in certain areas that shouldn't be there, and if it wasn't there, I think the game would be like one of my favorites in the series, but it just... For every good step, it feels like there's a misstep. But I guess we can get more into that later when I actually, you know, am getting close to done with the game. Just gonna let the boys do the work. The bees. I'm gonna make that mistake the whole game, I apologize. By the time we get to the point where I'm not making that mistake anymore, it's gonna be like the end game. Or I'm gonna be in the next game where it's not gonna matter as... Well, no, actually, I think the Nanoswarmers are in the next game, so... Though I struggle to call the next game a game. It feels more like a DLC for this game, although I can't even call it that, because if it was a DLC for this game, at least it would let me pick my guns. We'll talk about that later. Quest for Booty is probably my least favorite Ratchet & Clank game I've ever played.
Drunk here. If you get the chance, you should stop and admire some of them giant fossils. Admire them? You went to school with half of them.
Oh my good lord. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this whole cave is built around a skeleton of some kind of giant monster. It's great. Again, little details in the scenery. They definitely did a good job with the scenery in this game because, I mean, the game looks beautiful and there's a lot of those little details that they included in a lot of the other planets in previous games in the series. So, yeah, quite a bit of detail went into all of these planets and I enjoy it quite a bit. Oh, another one. All right, hang on. Sir, I'll be with you in a moment, but first, the bees. Not the bees! Not the bees! They're in my eyes! Ah! Oh, we got a few friends coming, too. That's fine. Yeah, the AoE upgrades on this weapon are wild, man. This thing targets way outside of its laser sighting range when you get the AoE upgrades. It's nuts. There we go. I think those guys, or that guy, rather, is going to be sticking to that area over there for now, so I guess we'll just let him be. I think we might be able to get the Decryptor now, because I think he only takes 3 souls for it, so let's go check it out. See if he'll give it to us. And maybe V5 our weapon while we're at it. That parrot is what Sparks should have been in the Legend of Spyro trilogy. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, that would have been much better than what we got. You forgot Quest for Booty existed in your mind. You always just go Tools of Destruction to Crack in Time. That's a game? Thought that was a meme, not gonna lie. It's a tech demo. Yeah, like I said, I think of Quest for Booty as like a DLC for this game, and I think of Into the Nexus as a DLC for A Crack in Time. But, again, the DLC concept would actually be more appropriate for Into the Nexus because there's all new weapons in Into the Nexus, and, well, a DLC might, for a Ratchet game, might introduce that. In Quest for Booty, they use weapons from Tools of Destruction, but you're not allowed to pick and choose the ones that you want, and you can't just bring the ones that you had from Tools of Destruction, even if you have a save file, because save importing does not exist on the PS3 games, which is stupid, if you ask me, but maybe they just didn't have the tech, I don't know. Do you have any new weapons for us? Nope. Okay, that's fine. We'll get a new weapon on this planet, I just need to get the Decryptor first. But yeah, we needed 3 Leviathan Souls for the Decryptor, so... so this is a planet that has a lot of Leviathan Souls on it then? I would assume that's what you're doing here.
Well, don't tell no one, but we're trafficking Foster mites for the Kerchu. They use them to scare the Tumfoids away from the gel plants.
Well, if I knew what any of those things were, then your secret would be safe with me. What's a Kerchu?
Next to the Cragmites, the Kerchu are the most unpleasant race in the history of the galaxy. They're great at building things, but they'll kill any outsider who wanders onto their turf. Well, except for yours truly, of course.
Well, yeah, because you give them the stuff that they need. Where'd they come from?
Planet Jacindu in the Praxis sector. I wouldn't go there if I were you, though. There is no being in the universe who ain't fiercely allergic to the Kerchu.
Oh.
You don't want to end up like that Apogee fella.
So yeah, if you, if it wasn't clear before this, Talwyn's dad is dead. Probably because of the Kerchu. What happened to him?
Well, the last I saw him, he was burning gel toward Kerchu City. I followed him, thinking I could unload some primer cables, but he just up and vanished.
Let's trade some Leviathan Souls for the Decryptor, and then we'll ask if he has any more work for us.
Here's your Decryptor, but if anyone asks, you didn't get it from me. You hear?
Yeah, I gotcha. So yes, we now have a new gadget, the Decryptor, which we can use on this pad here. Is that an actual gadget, or is that... No, it's not an actual gadget. It's just something that we can use someplace else. So, is it in my inventory, then? Yeah, it is. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if he's got other work for us. We don't have any extra Leviathan Souls, but if we did, we could trade them for 8,000 volts each, so that would be pretty good. Got any more work for us?
That's all for now, friend. But here's a little something extra for your troubles.
Ooh. And he'll give us 500 Raritanium for free! Nice, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Alright, let's use this Decryptor and see if we can get this thing working, shall we?
To hack the lock, tilt your controller to slide the bridge connector across circuit gaps. The lock will open when the energy spark completes its circuit path.
If the spark hits an open gap, the lock will reset.
You didn't think that we'd get away with not using 6-axis control in the decrypting sequences, did you? No. You got to tilt this like one of those little puzzle boxes to get the ball to stay in place. And it connects the circuit. Obviously, this one is pretty simple. Sorry, my hands are apparently very shaky. Or the 6-axis is just seeing things very finicky. But, yeah, it gets a lot more complicated later, needless to say. But now we have access to a robo wing pad, so we can fly to all the different sectors here. And we'll go check out what we can check out here. Question that popped into your head. Why is Mount Silver from Pokemon in the Johto region when it is surrounded from the Kanto region? I don't know. Probably some sort of like border dispute type of a dealie. Because like countries will do that, right? Where they'll have like the area will be surrounded by another country, but it'll be controlled by something else, you know, and it just sort of like sticks back out into the other section. Like if you look at a lot of European maps, and this is nothing against European map making or anything, but if you look at a lot of European maps, especially for some of the smaller countries, geographically speaking, a lot of the stuff is like covered by on 3 sides or something like that by other countries. So yeah. Oh good, the Zoni have a ring challenge for me here too. Fantastic.
I believe I know the way to the testing facility.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, fly me there, Clank. I'd rather you not fly me to the moon, but, you know, we'll do the best we can. But yeah, we gotta go to the testing facility before we can explore the rest of Sargasso, unfortunately. So, also, if you try to land while the Zoni are trying to test you with Superman 64 rings, they just make you restart at the latest checkpoint, which is after you use the decryptor. So, try to do this part first before you do anything else, I guess.
The Zoni say the facility is in this sector.
When this is over, we should probably have Big Al check you out. You may have fried a sister board.
Well, I mean, he is seeing things that apparently aren't there, but...
Just a bunch of gel plants. I'll use Zephyr's subsurface imaging software to scan the planet's geology. Maybe it's underground.
Alright, you do that. I'll go here from above, like I always do. So, geographically, it is in Johto. If you look at the map, it's very close to the right edge, but it is in Johto. Okay, gotcha. Look at the map of Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Shows very clearly it's 100% surrounded by Kanto. See, I haven't looked at the maps and stuff in a long time, so I couldn't tell you which is which there. We got 900. Let's buy this. And then I think we'll get this next before we get the 2 bolt upgrades, because that's, what, 18? And then this is 18. So 3,600 more Raritanium, and then this thing will be done. Cool. I don't know why they put a bunch of ammo directly next to the ammo vendor, but, I mean, to be fair, it gave me 2 pieces of ammo that I'm actually going to use in like 2 seconds, so... Oop, that's a decrypter. I don't need that. Mr. Zircon, get off my... Quick select. I'm not going to use you right now. Stop it. Oh, boy. Crazy guy. Alright, Lightning Ravager, Nanoswarmers, which are almost done. We almost got into V5 from running around in circles while letting them do the work. Again, I don't understand that, though. Like, this is one of those things I'm talking about when I talk about this game's jank. Why do I have to keep the Nanoswarmers out for them to gain experience, you know? Like, in previous games with turret gloves of that sort, you didn't have to keep them out in order for them to gain experience. Like, the mini turret would just gain experience from shooting and killing enemies. You know, basically you didn't need to keep them out, but with the Nanoswarmers you have to keep them out, which makes it a lot harder for you to combo with the weapon with other weapons, like I said you could do with other stuff. Like I could, you know, knock enemies down with the fusion bomb and then throw some Nanoswarmers around to make the crowd control a little easier. But when you have to keep the weapon out to gain experience with it, it kind of defeats the purpose of having weapons that combo together, doesn't it? So it's like I said, there's back and forth with this game's mechanics that I can't get over. And that's why I don't think I like it as much as any of the games in the classic trilogy, to be honest. So, well, okay, hold on. More 6-axis. There we go. Yeah, it gets a little more complicated the further along you go. And sometimes there's even a choice to be made in terms of the path that you can have the circuit take, like that. Now, if we had gone the other way, the circuit would have crashed and we would have had to start over, but yeah. It gets more complex as the game goes on. They're just kind of taking it easy on us for right now. So. Love when you finish the Superman 64 ring challenge, they go, yay! Yeah, they're Okay, so for all of the kind of weird stuff that's been going on with Clank with this drug-induced haze with the Zoni, I do like the Zoni, specifically because of their voice acting. I think that their voice acting is like filtered well, and it's, especially when they're happy, it's actually kind of cute. So check later, but in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it's in Johto. Kanto cuts off when you exit the new Pokemon League gate from the left. Don't think it changed, but you can always check. Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth checking just to say, okay, hello. Sir, can you, maybe sit still? Thank you. That man tried to run me over. That's cool. Ooh. This looks like a job for a fusion bomb. I don't know why they do this in some cases. I think it's like supposed to be some sort of throwback to Ratchet and Clank 1, where there were those sections with boxes and walls and stuff that you couldn't blow up unless you used the bomb glove. But they do that in certain sections later on in the game where they make you use the fusion bomb or the fusion grenade to blow up boxes, and I don't really know why. I mean, whatever, it's fine, I'll do it. It's just like, this weapon is pretty strong. I don't want to be using my ammo to blow up boxes. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Alright, well anyway, we got more gelatonium. So let's fill up our gelinator and see what we can find in here. Okay, well that looks like the path forward, so let's just do a little bit of this, do a little bouncing. And, is there anything else that I can, oh yeah, hold on. I see a secret pathway here. Hold on. Let's just fly right over here. Oh, I was not supposed to go over here yet. You're supposed to go over there and then come around, probably. Oh well. That's funny. Well, let's see what's over on the traditional path. It's not like, I was going to say, it's not like my gel's going to disappear, but I guess it does after a while. Must be those ants or something that were in the other gelatonium plant that are eating the stuff. Okay. I was like, oh, that's a platform that just jumps out from under me. I'm going to get myself a little extra height here, actually. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. It looked like the platform was lighting up, and that's how you were supposed to do it, but... I like the gelinator as a concept for the gadget. Oh, and there's the inator, by the way, for your Doofenshmirtz joke. The gelinator is our inator. It's not a weapon, it's a gadget, but it's got the same feel. But yeah, I like the gelinator as a concept because it takes the Hydro Displacer and it, like, basically goes up a level from what the Hydro Displacer had. You can use it for puzzle solving, you can use it to freeze enemies in place if you shoot them with it. It's a very versatile gadget, and it gets a lot of they get a lot of mileage out of it, I think. So, ever read a fanfic and the character acts in a situation like you would expect them to do? Probably. I don't read too much fan fiction anymore, to be honest, but in the past, probably, yeah, I think I've guessed it. Character behaviors before, that sounds about right. I see a gold bolt. Let's go grab it. I'm even going to Comet Strike to it because I have faith in myself. But even if I did not have faith in myself, it would have been funny as hell if I fell off of this platform. Comet striking down to that damn thing. Oh, it would have been great. This looks like another little platforming challenge that's probably not going to lead anywhere, but, well, you know. It's one of the things about this area, like, I like Sargasso because of its biology and its wild wasteland, like, Jurassic Park feel, right? But I think one of the things that I don't like about it is the fact that they sort of make it look like there's going to be some sort of platforming challenge going on here. When the reality is there's no platforming challenge because you can't, excuse me, you can't go anywhere with it. It doesn't take you anywhere. I guess I'm going to go get these while the swarmers take care of business there. I don't know what these are for, but I guess we'll find out in a second. Oh, okay, they'll let me go down there. Or up there. I mean, to be fair, if I could have had the gel down here, I guess I could have just gelinated my way up, but they took away my gel. Oh well. There are a few that it happens like that. Seeing characters act out of character to make a story happen is painful. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. Like, if they behave out of character in a way that's immediately obvious to the reader, it's like, okay, it's kind of something. It's kind of something, and I don't know if I like it. Alright, what do we got up here? This where... Are we going to fight another Leviathan up here or something? Oh, I got fusion bomb ammo. That's good. Especially since the game apparently thinks that I'm going to need it. Oh, there's more platforms. Okay. I don't think I need it for one of these, but hey, there was a fusion bomb ammo right there, so... I think I'm going to go down here real quick, just to get these platforms on the map. Not that I'm really all that... what's the word I'm looking for? Chuffed about map completion, but hey, shortcut! Why not? What do we got up here? More decryptor stuff. Okay. This might actually lead to the next weapon that I'm looking for as well, actually, because the next weapon that we get is another freebie. Let's see here. Ooh, okay, hang on. I'm gonna go this way, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holding this thing steady is a little bit of a trick in and of itself. It activates muscles I didn't know I had. Also, you can run over the circuit with the ball, and it doesn't actually destroy the circuit, so that's, I guess that's a good thing. I suppose you could have gone the other way, too, because if you would have gone straight, you could have just connected and then gone up from there, but... Well, it both works. Multiple different ways to solve the puzzle, that's always a good thing. Because some players see things differently, you never know. Well, there's two of those guys. I'm totally unprepared for two. Send in the bees! A 1. And a 2. Perfect. Oh, and there's more. Go get them, bees! Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Well, we'll have a V5 nanoswarmers in about 2 seconds, so that's good. There we go. Perfect. So what do we get?
You have upgraded to toxic swarmers.
Ooh.
Your swarmers now come gift-wrapped in deadly poison, dealing more damage to enemies over time.
Yes. So now, as if the swarmers weren't powerful enough to begin with, they also deal damage over time to the enemies that actually survive the swarms now. So that's pretty good. I like that quite a bit. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy the nanoswarmers so much, is because they're very versatile, like most turrets in the series are, and they just deal incredible damage by the end game, especially after you get all the Raritanium upgrades for them. Like, they're just really solid. And also, now I can throw them down and then switch to another weapon and not feel bad about it, because, well, they don't need experience anymore, so... Ooh, what do we got over here? That looks interesting. And pretty powerful. So this is our new weapon, just in time.
Acquired the Alpha Disruptor, the first nano weapon constructed in the Center for Advanced Lombax Research.
Ooh.
Hold down the fire button to charge, then let go to release a galactic can of whoop-ass.
Nice, they actually said the word ass. Interesting. I'm glad they finally allowed them to say that stuff, because so far they've had to gild that with stuff like the Whoop-Hash Nebula. I guess it could be a bit jarring, but well, anyway, we got the Alpha Disruptor. It's our next gun. Like I said, I'm going to use both of the freebies that you get in this game, and in this case, you definitely want to use the Alpha Disruptor because it is hella powerful. Let's just take a look, shall we? So like the other weapons we've got, 43 power, 300 power, something like that. It's not too bad. 327 for each swarm on these guys, so these guys are probably the strongest ones we have, but you just take the V1 Alpha Disruptor, and it has 4,300 power on a full charge. It's a Lombax engineered weapon. Are you guys sure this is not the Lombax secret? Because it releases a quantum burst of isokinetic energy, try that again, capable of destroying almost any unfriendly vessel. I can't talk today. It's effectively this game's sniper rifle, and it's absurdly powerful. But if you think it's powerful now, wait till we V5 it and get all the Raritanium upgrades for it. Oh, we're going to have too much fun with this weapon. Let's do Lightning Ravager and Alpha Disruptor combo. Because that way I can take care of the lightly armored enemies with the Lightning Ravager and get some Raritanium out of it. Thank you, platform.
I do so enjoy technology.
Well, I'm glad. In any case, the bridge is down now, so we can actually go to the rest of this section and get some more Leviathan souls. So that's good. We'll just make our way down now that we're done exploring around. Yeah, unless they make a reason for it. Yeah, it can be painful unless there's like a very specific reason why they're doing it, yeah. You have a ton of weapon options in this game now that you're seeing it. Forgot Ratchet & Clank games have so many weapon options. Yeah, we did. We threw away the starting gun. The combustor is just... ugh. And I've said the reason now. I think this will be the third time I've said the reason why we've thrown it away. It upgrades to either... I believe it's the Magma Combustor is what it's called when it's V5, and it shoots a spread shot. Uh-oh. Well, that could be a problem. But yeah, so we, when you upgrade the combustor to the Magma Combustor, it shoots a spread shot. So there's 3 shots that it shoots for 1 ammo. The problem is that even though there's 3 bullets flying for 1 ammo, like that's a little ergonomic, right? Okay, fair enough. But it doesn't deal more damage if you hit an enemy with more than 1 of the ammo. It deals the same damage as if you hit them with just 1 of the ammo. Oh god. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I can maintain silence of anything because I just murdered a dinosaur with 3 shots from my new fancy whoop-ass cannon. So that's cool. I think the Disruptor... Okay, I mean, 250 bolts a shot? I was going to say, I think they're probably like 1,000 bolts a shot, but... if it's only 250, that's easy to take. I'll take that all day, any day. So, and I guess that means I don't need the Nano Swarmers for right now, do I? The Toxic Swarmers. I'll just take the Lightning Ravager for the light enemies. And we'll deal with the heavy ones with this bad boy. Or the heavier ones, anyway. Usually those come in a series of 3. Oh, here's the 3rd one. Okay. There we go. So yeah, most of this is just going from platform to platform, hit the switch, and you'll be able to move along. So, let's see. So what do we got here? More pirate booty, perhaps? I would think so. Usually they hide it behind stuff like this. Yeah, there we go. Oop, I'm stuck. There we go. Easy as that. Got quite a bit of Raritanium from that box, too. That's like 1,000 Raritanium we just got, so that's cool. I will take it. Can't hate it, but you have to go to sleep. Alright, Lifeblood. Take it easy. Do not let the bed bats bite you. Bed bats, boy. You've got some crazy ecology in your house. But take it easy, Lifeblood. We'll see you next time. I'll go check this little section out. Probably nothing over here, but we'll see. Yeah, no pirate booty or gold bolts hidden over here, unfortunately. Like I said, I don't know where all the gold bolts are in this game, but I'm not really all that worried about getting all of them because they're just there to unlock skins, and I mean, I'm probably never going to use any of the skins anyway, so... Oh, that feels good. Let's see here. Well, we got to go down there, but let me just check this platform for anything else. Nope, we're good. So yeah, Alpha Disruptor, you got to kind of use it sparingly because it kind of chugs when it comes to ammo, but it doesn't really get a whole lot of ammo. But you know, it's fine. Especially fine when I can do something like that and get some Raritanium out of it too. Ooh, we got like 400 Raritanium from that one guy. But see, this is why I like using the Lightning Ravager when I've upgraded everything else and I'm not using something like this, because well, the Lightning Ravager just makes it easy to get Raritanium together, so. Can gather it quite easily. I think I hear those bats from before. You can even get Alpha Disruptor charges from the ammo boxes. Oh, not bats, never mind. The little crabs. There we go. Took care of those guys. Let's go through more skeletons. Let's see what we got here. Are we near a Leviathan soul? No, but we're near a vendor. Okay, fair enough. Well, hello. I mean, that did pretty good. Oop, okay. Not enough AoE on this thing. Unfortunately, if you flip backwards, even if you're strafing, it will have you swing the Ravager in that direction. These guys are taking more damage than I thought they would. I don't think this is necessary, but well, there ain't no kill like overkill, I guess. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a platform. Falling out from underneath me. Oh, okay. It did it again. Whoops. That's my bad. Okay, we're back here. But I know where to go from here, so... We probably don't have to hit the buttons again, I think. And yeah, now we can upgrade the Alpha Disruptor as well. So as if it wasn't bad enough in terms of the amount of damage it already does, you can also upgrade the damage that it does on here. The main things you want from this one are the ammo, of course, but I think the ammo is just the one. Yeah, it's just one ammo that you can get. So you can get up to 5 shots on it, so... Also get a rate of fire upgrade, rate of fire, more power, because you definitely need that. You get more bolts and stuff, too. We'll finish upgrading the toxic swarmers first, though, I think, before we bother with the rest of that. So let's do this, and then do this, and then we just need a little more, and we'll be finished with them. So yeah, the Alpha Disruptor won't be as powerful as it could be for right now, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. Oh, I do have to press these again. Alright, fair enough. I guess I should watch where I step next time, huh? Yeah, with all of the exploring that you do on Sargasso, I mean, it's not really exploring, I guess, because you have to get back to your ship from here, but all the exploring that you can do on Sargasso, it makes the planet take a little while. So I wouldn't be shocked if we got this planet done, and then we got the... what's it called? The next planet done, and that was about it today. Because the next planet is... I think we have to go back to the arena pretty soon. So, we'll see. Buzz, buzz! Eat this. Didn't even need that, I guess. I could have probably done better with just doing the Lightning Ravager, but... Ow. So yeah, these guys are Kerchu, in case it wasn't immediately clear before that. They, I mean, apparently I'm not that deathly allergic to them, because I wasn't, like, dying just now, but, you know, whatever. Did I get you both? Yep, and we got some Raritanium out of them. Cool. Yeah, it's always nice to use the Lightning Ravager against the lightly armored enemies, because it's very ammo efficient, and you're more likely to get a bunch of Raritanium out of them. And the Raritanium drops are not based on how small or large the enemy is, apparently. Apparently it just gives you a whole bunch of it, no matter what. So... Oops. There we go. Now again, it's not a fixed chance that you'll get Raritanium, but... Well, it's not a bad chance anyway, especially with all the upgrades, so... There are other guns, if I remember right, that give Raritanium upgrades as well, but... Well, I don't think we have them just yet, so we'll have to make do without them. Did I go over there? Yeah, that's where I came from, okay. Had to look at the map for a quick second there. Alright, Decryptor a go-go. Let's see... Oh, okay. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Yeah, I can even go underneath walls here, so it's a little finickety, but that's okay. Let's see here. So we want this. Oh, hey, ho, ha. I'm going to follow it down and around and up. Gotta get into place pretty quick here. There we go. But yeah, it's not too bad. You can kind of just... As long as you follow it essentially on its path, you'll be pretty good to override these things. The only thing I'm not so great about is the fact that they don't really give you too much time to look over that. Well, okay. Hi, Plumber.
Almost didn't recognize you in high def.
I mean, yeah, we do look a little bit higher fidelity than before.
My revolutionary high-speed interplanetary transportation gizmo.
Sir?
I take it you was
That's a toilet.
Something capable of vaporizing an entire planet of whatchamacallits?
Yeah, actually.
I hate to burst your bubble, but it don't exist.
Oh.
What?
Friend, I've been everywhere in this universe and beyond. Believe me, there's no device like that. That don't mean what you're looking for, ain't there?
What is that supposed to mean?
3 3/4 cubic hexagonal washer?
I don't need one from a toilet. Oh my god.
Well, good luck, friends.
What just happened?
That's what I'm saying.
I am starting to wonder if the Cragmites were ever vaporized at all.
Clank, please wash your hands before putting your fingers near your mouth with that hexagonal washer.
Where have you two been? I need you at the arena. Chop, 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 chop. I think I may have found another CLEUW4.
Yeah, I getcha. And Quark has another clue for us. Audio desync. I hate you. So the plumber is odd, to say the least, in the future series. In the original trilogy, how the hell did he get down that? In the original trilogy, he was just a plumber, and he worked everywhere because he was really good at his job. In the future trilogy, he's like a developer stand-in of some kind. He just... like, the developers use him as like a nod. Like, I'm the plumber, but I'm actually a developer. I'm in the game to give you hints about where you should go. And it's odd. It's really weirdly implemented, but... excuse me. I mean, for right now, it probably just seems pretty innocuous, but remember that hexagonal washer that he gave us? Because it'll come up as a very stupid plot point later, unfortunately.
I am worried about Miss Apogee. She may have run into trouble.
Relax, she's fine. She's got those 2 warbots protecting her. Let's
She's
go see
not
what
fine.
Quark wants, and we'll meet up with her later.
We really should go check on her, actually, but we're not gonna. Ratchet's just like, oh no, she'll be fine. I should probably go back to the vendor. I'm missing some Alpha Disruptor, and we're about to fight a whole bunch of Leviathans. How far back is that? That's a little bit of a ways back. Maybe I'll just look for some ammo crates, which may or may not have just fallen under their own weight right here. Something is chasing me, I think. Be right with you. Let me just get some ammo first so I can actually take you out. There we go. There he is. Alright, let's send him back to the Jurassic Age. There we go. I guess I only needed 2. Fair enough. Thank you for the soul and the raritanium there, friend. I will put it to good use. Looks like he must have just jumped out of the swamp here or something, so... yeah, you about to get flushed, or him. Quark, why are you so dumb, effing Captain Sap Brannigan? Do like they don't allow you to absolutely negate the weakness of the Disruptor. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's really friggin' strong, but the weakness, of course, with it is that it just has no ammo, so... they took the concept behind, like, they say, the splitter rifle from Up Your Arsenal, and they said, no, you know what, that probably has too much ammo, because you can one-shot the final boss with just the 15 pulse rifle ammo that you get by the time you V5 the splitter, so maybe we should make our next sniper rifle less overpowered. And then they did. They made it less overpowered. Can I get on your tail? Sorry, I don't want to mess around with you, but... I can get on his tail. I can even... they even put stairs on his back for me to make it easier for me to climb up. If I can ever get there. There we go. This is probably a gold bolt or something on his back. Because this is too convenient of a platform for there to not be a reward up here. Ah. I don't know why it's floating, but... there we go. The pirates are getting craftier, apparently. I'm going to jump on his head because I can. There we are. Wow. I am your new master! He evidently doesn't like me being up here. I think I'm going to get off now so I'm not messing around with him. These guys are pretty harmless and, well, harmless unless you mess around with them, in which case, well, they're probably a little bit less friendly. Oh, here we go. And we got other dudes, so... A Lightning Ravager. Yeah, I love the shock range that the Lightning Ravager has as well. That's rather nice. There was a button underneath this guy, though, so I guess we'll go check that out in a second. Once I, well, grab everything else. Grab all this Raritanium. Yeah, if we keep using the Lightning Ravager against the lightly armored enemies for the rest of the game, I don't think we'll ever need to farm for Raritanium. Not that it was ever anything I was planning on doing anyway, but, well, that's my pro tip. Use the Lightning Ravager for lightly armored enemies for the entire game, because you'll probably get enough Raritanium to take care of every little upgrade your little heart could ever desire. We can open that door once we find the rest of the switches. I think he stomps on the switch, though. Like, if you wait long enough. So, apparently the switch is pretty, got a pretty quick little turnover there, so I guess we'll have to go find the other ones. I don't know where the other ones would be, though, to be honest. Probably right around the same area. Let's go take care of the Leviathans that are around here first, and then we'll go from there. Hey, big guy. Or gal. I actually don't know what you are. I don't know what the differences in your biology are, so pay me no heed. That crate was schmoovin'. Pirates have got some fancy levitating technology, that's for sure. Yeah, that plot point was, something. We'll get there. Look at them all go down. Look at all this Raritanium I got. Yeah, those guys are a little bit bigger, and they're less likely to die from the Lightning Ravager, but that's what we have this for. I don't know, I'm kind of okay with the firing rate of this thing just without the Raritanium, so I might not even prioritize upgrading its firing rate. To be honest, it might be fine without it. What else could I use on these guys to make sure that they die? I guess I could... Well, we didn't get to use the Nitro Reaper all that much, so maybe I'll use that. There we go. See? That didn't take much. It's also Robo Wing Pads so that you can go from place to place here, and I probably would guess that if you were to use that one, you could go, like... It's probably used to go to the other sections here, essentially. But there's a few different Robo Wings sections that we can go to, so... Oh, there's a Leviathan over here, too, somewhere. So... Let's hope there's some ammo, too, because I definitely want to upgrade this thing. I think I see ammo over there. I hear some dudes behind me, so... Let's see what the rewards from my labors are here. Oh, look, more Raritanium. What a shock. Nope. I will take all of that, thank you. I don't know how I didn't just get hit. I don't know how I'm not getting hit. Good lord. Ow, there it goes, finally. Now then, where were we? There we go. I think we've got enough Raritanium now. Almost 7,500? Yeah, that could do it. Okay, let's see here. Quite a few of these guys. Do I have anything else that could work long range against them? I guess I got the fusion bomb. I mean, that worked alright. Do it again. The Nitro Reaper probably would have taken about the same number of shots because we're not, like, close range to them, so... The nice thing about the fusion bomb, by comparison to most of the gloves, the bomb weapons, really, in this entire series, is that it's proximity-based rather than based on just hitting the enemy with the bomb. So, like, it'll detect when it's close to an enemy, and then it'll blow up instead of waiting until it actually hits a surface to blow up. So that's pretty nice. It's probably my favorite of the bomb weapons in the series, to be honest. Well, it's actually probably tied with one other bomb weapon, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I think I can get back to the ammo vendor if I go this way. That would be nice, so I can refill on my disruptor. Let's see. Oh, get me out of the water. Yeah, so this is where we originally entered the facility, if you remember from when we flew through the rings with the Zoni there. Let's just see if I can get a little bit of free ammo out of this. There we go. Well, I guess that's why they put the ammo right next to the vendor, because that way you can pay less money to get some ammo. Alright, let's see. So Toxic Swarmers, we've definitely got enough to finish this off now. So there we go. Easy as that. And now we can start on the that there Alpha Disruptor, so let's go do that. Well, definitely I want the ammo first. More damage I think I also would like. And it looks like, let's see, we got firing rate and firing rate, but this leads to more damage down here, so I think I'll go for this first to get the more damage. And then maybe we'll go here and here, and then after that we'll start working on the bolts. The bolt count I'm really, like I said before, I'm really not that worried about, because we don't need that many bolts if I continue to upgrade my weapons and use the ones that we've got the way I've been. We'll be fine on bolts for basically the entire game, so yeah, I'm not too worried about that part. Excuse me. Now the real question, can I get back across this gap without dying? Yep. Barely, but yep. Okay, ammo crate's over there. Damn, this thing's got long range. I wasn't kidding before when I said it was a sniper rifle. I shot that man from halfway across the map. Let's see. Oh, hello. Goodbye. I think there's a Robo Wings on top of this section here, so. But I think the little button that was over there, I think that's used for a, like a secret, maybe a gold bolt, possibly. I'll see if I can find the other buttons. I haven't seen them yet, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Okay, let's do that first. So I can look around and see if I can find the buttons on top of the refinery stuff here. Because you never know, it might be up to you. Okay. Well, at least I didn't fall directly into the swamp this time. Did we go up there? Yeah, that's where we came from. Okay. Well, evidently the main place that I haven't gone is over there. Though I don't know how to get up there just yet, but I guess I'll go look. Might be a Magna Boots or something on the side that I can get to. Hell, that might be where some of the buttons are. Or, you know, I could just, like, jump off of the dinosaur and get there, maybe. I don't know if that's what the intentional way is to get there, but I mean, I can give it a shot. I probably just, like, missed a very small platform or Magna Boots section, like, directly on the outside of the thing, but, oh well. Find out in a second. Who wants some first? I guess you do. There we go. And when you upgrade this thing, it gets a lot more powerful. We just jumped up like 900 raw power on this thing from upgrading it. That's absurd. Also another holoplan piece. That's cool.
Little birdie told me you found a few more of them holoplan pieces. Nice going. Don't you forget to come see me when you got them all. Here.
Well, I will come see you. I figured I'd give them to you when I got all the plans, so, but you know. Yeah, this weapon's great. I love it too. It's fantastic. It does so much fucking damage, it's ridiculous. I didn't see any more buttons, though. Maybe the buttons are underneath the rest of his feet. That's a possibility, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Nope, not dead. Never mind. Not under there. Okay, so we definitely got one there. One there. Okay. So I gotta do like this one first. Whoop, okay. No, I see what I gotta do. I gotta wait for these two to stomp first. Then I gotta hit this one first, hit the middle one, and then hit that one. Okay, I see. Sorry, man, I'm not trying to give you like a toenail cut or something like that. I'm just trying to hit these buttons. Ah, and it opened up this cave over here. Okay, let's go check it out, shall we? You also love the Deadlock sniper rifle, but this game is biased anyway. Yeah, the Deadlock sniper rifle is really good too. I used it when we played Deadlock co-op, and it was really solid. It's actually kind of funny because it's kind of functionally similar to the Alpha Disruptor here, although it has more ammo. And then in addition to that, the Magma Cannon from Deadlocked is functionally similar to the Nitro Reaper in this game, because the Nitro Reaper has that freezing ability that it does. And when I use the Magma Cannon in co-op, I used the freeze mod on it to make it so that any enemies that got hit by it would just freeze in place, so they were easier to shoot and kill. So, nice little callback, I suppose, to my own Deadlocked playthrough. Kind of cool. I like it when we can make little throwbacks to the lore of the stream. Although I don't know if that's lore so much as it's just, you know, just the way that I use the weapons. It's cool nonetheless. Alright, there's some Alpha Disruptor. Let's see. We got a bunch of Leviathans left to take out over here, so let's go down to there first. We'll check out the refinery parts down there, then we'll go down there, and then after that we'll go see the smuggler. And we'll see if we can give him... I might even give him the holo plans that we have, because he's been complaining about not having them, so I might give them to him. Am I going to be going the right way here? I don't know. I wasn't really paying too much attention to the map, so I think I'm going in the wrong direction, though. Is there anything up here? Not that I could see. I guess I could flip around and find out. Wish you could, like, stop on a dime with this thing, but apparently you can't. Okay, there we go. You can, however, exit mid-flight like that, so that's good, at least. Whoa, okay. Kind of, almost jettisoned me into the swamp there, sir. Okay, so hit that thing, and then we want to go down there somehow. Okay, I'll figure out how to do it, it's fine. Mods and Deadlocked were the good stuff. Yeah, and I don't know why they didn't, like, bring them back in the future games. It feels like something that it would have been included fairly easily in the future games, but they didn't bring them back. And it's weird because a lot of the devices take the place of some of the... Oh, okay, I'm being blocked by invisible plot walls. A lot of the devices kind of take the place of some of the other... some of the effects that some of the Omega mods had back in Deadlocked. So I don't know. It's odd, I guess. How do I get out of this valley? What do I do? Where do I go? I guess I go over here. Can I? Oh, I can check the map from here. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could check the map from the Robo Wings, but apparently, yes, you can. Oh, God. That is not where I want to be. There we go. Alright, let's see. We got a Gold Bolt. We got these guys. This looks like a Swarmer section. Some Kirchus. Usually a Swarmer is a good idea. Yeah, like, specifically the Confuzzler gas in this game mystifies me. Because the Confuzzler gas was basically an Omega mod back in Deadlocked. So you would think that would be something that you'd just be able to stick on a weapon in a game like this, but they didn't do it for some reason. I mean, whatever. It's fine. It's not a huge deal, I guess. It's just... It seems like something that should be happening, but isn't happening, you know? So... I'm going to clear out this platform first before I don't even think that was fully charged. But I'm going to clear out this platform before I check around everything on top of all these, because probably I have to get on top of some of these to do some stuff, so...
Imagine we should go back to the Fight Festival. Captain Quark may have vital information about the Dimensionator.
I'm going to do that, Clank. We're exploring for now. What? Let me explore the planet, good lord. Apparently, Tools of Destruction is where they started the whole trend of your allies talk to you about stuff in the middle of the level, as if to be... And I mean, I get the point of it. It's supposed to be like a, hey, I forget where to go next, where do we go type of a dealie, but I'm not forgetting where to go next right now. I know where to go. I just am exploring the planet that you just gave me a sandbox to run around in, so... I don't know, whatever. Is there going to be anything on top of any of these? Probably not, right? I don't think I can safely ignore the rest of them, though, because knowing me, the one that I won't look on is going to be the one that's going to have the item on it, so okay. I don't think this one does, but I'm just gonna try this again, just to make sure. There we go. We'll just go a little slower, that's all, so the camera angles don't make this harder than it has to be. There we go. And if I use this, I can get over to Leviathan City over there, so that's cool. Yeah, we'll head this way. Hell, you know, I might even head all the way back because there's no ammo vendors for a little bit here, but there is Robo-Wings directly next to where the smuggler is right now. So if I go back there, I can always fly back to these sections in a minute. So, and then we can get plenty of bolts from all of the Leviathan souls that we have. Yes, that's actually where I want to go. It's right over here. Basically, if you get lost here, head for the lighthouse. The lighthouse is your indication of where things are supposed to go. Also, a bunch of stuff just falling from the sky, like those crates that were there. Oops, sorry, Mr. Smuggler, didn't mean to smack right into you.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Alright, so we're done with the toxic swarmers. What else can I get on the Alpha Disruptor for 1800? Oh, firing rate. Okay. Although, I might want to save it for this right here. So, yeah, we'll save it. How about that? Here, actually, why don't you hold on to the hollow plans that I have, and then I'll trade you some souls after I find some more. Well, let's trade them now.
Well, I'll be. These souls are rare. See if you can find some more. I'll pay you extra.
Fair enough. And you also want these hollow plans, so you don't keep calling me about these. Here you go.
Looks like this series was discontinued by Gadgetron for being too dangerous. I'm beginning to like this weapon already.
Well, Gadgetron might have had some interesting dealings then. I mean, if they're located here, maybe Gadgetron tried to branch out to here at some point, but then they ended up going the way of the, excuse the pun, dinosaur in this galaxy too. Like they did in Bogon. And then Megacorp took... Although in Bogon it was different, because in the Bogon galaxy, Megacorp took over and monopolized faster than Gadgetron could actually monopolize themselves, and that's why Gadgetron lost its foothold in the Bogon galaxy. Whereas in this galaxy, it doesn't seem like they ever had a presence at all. And they just sort of have these hollow plans here for some odd reason. Sorry, man, you just cannot measure up to the Alpha Disruptor. Okay, hold on. Oh, hang on, I got Shard Reaper instead of Lightning Ravager. That is a ton of little guys that I just killed in one Lightning Ravager round. Hope the dinosaur can't feel those little shocks that I'm delivering. I mean, considering how hard his skin looks like it is, I don't think he felt that. I think we're fine. I don't think we're disrupting him in any way. All right. Let's get the other Leviathan soul on this little oh no, actually there's a Hollow Wings or Robo Wings section right there. No, let's go get it anyway, because there's another Robo Wings section not too far from here either, so. I kind of dig that attention to detail, though, where you walk close to one. I mean, technically he's floating off the ground slightly, and that's a little bit of a janky problem, but I like the attention to detail where if you walk near one of his limbs, he'll actually move the limb based on your proximity to him, and he'll try to step on you. That's cool. Like, again, it's the little details that usually get me in these sorts of games, so that's a cool little detail that I enjoy. And now I've used all my Alpha Disruptor on long-range enemies, so that's fun. I guess we'll have to find some more ammo, won't we? I guess I could go back this way and maybe find some. But not near this guy. I mean, I could probably try to get on his tail or something. Yeah, like I was saying, right there where they're... you walk near his limb, and his limb moves because of where you are. You just didn't see that sort of stuff. Even back in 2007, that was a pretty high fidelity thing to have an enemy do in a game. Like, that takes some very advanced coding behavior in the game's, you know, underbelly, in the game's underworkings. It takes some very advanced coding to get that sort of stuff to work properly most of the time, so. It's not really abnormal for the Ratchet & Clank series, though, because they've always kind of pushed the boundaries when it came to this sort of stuff, so. I'm not really shocked, but... you know, it's interesting to see, nonetheless. If I were an ammo box, where would I be? Can't tell if the draw distance is preventing me from seeing them or not, so I'm just gonna head in a direction and hope I find some. I mean, if I don't, it's no big deal. I'll just deal with the enemies a different way, but I would rather... Ooh, there we go. Well, hello. Sir, I'll be with you in a moment. Let me just get some ammo so I can actually use it on you. There we go. Okay. Seems like when he dies, he falls down in the spot that he's standing on right there, so I guess I don't ever got to worry about him like falling on top of me and doing damage to me or something. That would have been funny, but also kind of bad, so... There we go. Just run directly up on these guys and let the Shard Reaper and the Nitro Reaper do its work. But yeah, if you... This is actually a really solid plan to get a bunch of Raritanium together, because you got all these little guys, and if you've got a group of like 5 or 6 of them or something all following you, you got a fairly solid chance of at least one of them dropping Raritanium, and they drop quite a bit. I mean, that guy right there just dropped almost 300 by himself, so it's a pretty solid way of getting some Raritanium together. So, also there's a few more, so you know, that's helpful. See, again, dropped a whole bunch for me just there. And it's not a fixed amount, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. These games tend to have unique attention to detail. Yeah, and I think part of the reason why they have such strong attention to detail is because of the fact that, if I remember correctly, they kind of shuffled around the staff a little bit in Insomniac for these games. Like, there's some newer staff on the project because they wanted to make the games a little more ambitious, a little more involved, I guess. I'm just going to go this way. There's a cave or something over there that I could have gone through, but I don't want to. I'm going to go this way instead. See if I can find some ammo before I fight that guy. Okay, okay. Well, I see the ammo. And, well, we've got 3 charges, so that'll be good enough. Yeah, these guys don't even hardly stand a chance. Of course, when they ambush me like this, that could be a bit of a problem. It's an ambush, Jack! And I probably will only have enough ammo to kill one of them, unfortunately. Yeah, I got 3. So, oh, they hit themselves, so maybe that'll help a little bit. Yeah, I got 1. Good, that's good. Anybody else? I mean, there's you, but it's not really going to help me when I'm out of ammo here. I mean, it's fine. I'll whip the dinosaur to death. That's what I'll do. No, that's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. Let's try the Nitro Reaper instead. There you go. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I usually don't have too much of a problem with the nanotech percentage-based damage that this game does in the early stages. Later on in the game, it's a little bit of a problem, but I don't know. I usually don't have too much of a problem with it. So, all right, Tandem, take it easy. We'll see you on the next one. Let's see, and thank you for joining us for this one. Yeah, I usually don't have too much of a problem, because usually what happens is when you're fighting those big enemies, you get a lot of experience for fighting them. And because you're getting so much experience for fighting them, it tends to level up your nanotech pretty quickly, so... Yeah, I don't know, I don't usually have too many problems. Ooh, okay. I didn't know he had close-range flamethrowers. I thought I was being slick. Oh well, I guess it makes sense. I feel like if I go up there, I'm just going to be disappointed because there's nothing actually up there, so I'm just going to go this way. It's fine. Just get most of the platform on the map. Alright, so we just got to go that last little section over there, and then we'll be good. Although I might go back to the ammo vendor again just to get more Alpha Disruptor. I guess it's not a huge deal. Let me just take a drink real quick. Robo Wings are around here somewhere. I think they're down here. Yeah, there they are. And that's the last little area right down there, and I can already see at least one of the Leviathans just hanging around down there, but that's okay. How much Raritanium we got now? Oh, we're over 5,000 again? Nice. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Did we go this way before? I'm going to check out what's in this cave before, although we might have gone this way with the... Yeah, actually, this looks really familiar. I think we went through this cave with the Zoni. Yeah, and on the way through here. Okay. Oh, this is the spot where I was saying, how do I get through here? Yeah, I forgot about that. Guess I should have just used my eyes a little better, huh? Alright, let's go over here. Oh, hello. Let's find a safe place to land first. Good lord. This place looks dangerous. Oh, there's a safer place to land. Place with a little bit of ammo. That's not where I wanted that to go. There we go. Thank you. The only problem that we're going to run into right now is that I have multiple guns with slightly less than maximum ammo, so the ammo crates might give me slightly not what I want. That's okay. Never mind, they gave me what I wanted. That'll work. Alright, so let's do this. Leviathan souls are behind me, and then at the end of this section here, so we'll go and do that. Oops. Oh my god. Yeah, like, see how many of these guys I'm getting with each swing there of the Lightning Ravager? Look how much Raritanium we've got just lying around here. Thousands of crystals worth of Raritanium just ripe for the taking. I think I'm going to Toxic Swarmers these guys. Works pretty good. I wanted to wait there for a second so I didn't hit any ending lag on my Lightning Ravager, because, well, you get stuck in place when you use it, so that can be a bit of a problem. Okay, more of these radioactive crates, more ammo, more Nitro Reaper, that's good. We still have, okay, that's the Toxic Swarmers. Yeah, I got 4 shots on the Alpha Disruptor, so that's probably okay. Is this going to lead... Yeah, this is going to lead back. So let's go take care of the Leviathan that's over here first, and then we'll go from there. Oh, there you are. Yeah, this thing charges up hella fast once you start getting rate of fire upgrades on it. It's pretty good. And we're almost back to max on the Alpha Disruptor again. Let me grab that. Apparently the armor magnetizer isn't that strong, unfortunately. It didn't let me grab that from a long ways away. Oh. Sir, is your tail stuck under the water here? You having a little trouble? Do you need some help rescuing that thing from the... from the water, or are you just dipping it in because it feels good? I mean, probably. Alright, more pirate booty. Nope, another gold bolt. Alright, I'll take it. But yeah, so this is our, like, sand crystal hunting, that sort of thing. It's kind of like the Going Commando crystal hunting equivalent, this area. So it'll take us a little bit longer to do, but that's okay. I'm not really all that bothered by it. It's fairly, it doesn't take too long, you know. Plus, if we keep doing it this way, we, well, obviously we'll get a whole bunch of Raritanium. But it might even help me play into the, my goal with this series, which is to have this last 6 streams. Because if it lasts 6 streams in Quest for Booty, I might be able to get Quest for Booty to last 2 streams. I'm not sure yet, but it's kind of a short game, but we'll see. But if this game lasts for 6 and Quest for Booty lasts for 2, we will hit the exact time period that I want it to hit in order to extinction with the V3 Alpha Disruptor. But we'll hit the exact time window that I wanted to hit, where I can... I'll basically be at the week where I'm going to be getting my wisdom teeth removed once I do that. Because that's about 2 weeks away now. And obviously I won't be playing anything for the stream when I'm doing that, so... Because, not waste my ammo here. There we go. Because that would be a bit of a tall order, having 4 wisdom teeth removed and then having to, you know, chat it up with everybody. I mean, I'll try most things once, but that would not be one of them. I'll be lucky enough if I'm not bleeding every hour on the hour, so I don't think I want to try doing anything like that. Alright, we missed a few boxes over here, so let's go check them out, and then after that we'll go see if we can get back to the mainland and then get the heck out of here, and we'll go back to Mukau. And we'll see what Quark's got going on in them there gladiator games. I don't know. Do the games in this game have like a name, like an official title
Ratchet,
of some
we
kind?
should go back to the Fight Festival. Captain Quark may have vital information about the Dimensionator.
Just gonna hit it like that. There we go. Yes, Clank, I'm aware he might have vital information about the Dimensionator. I'm almost done. Just give me a moment. Alright, so let's go down here. Well, this looks like it's got a few boxes just strewn about. I don't know if they were supposed to be strewn about like this. They were probably supposed to be just kind of hanging out like normal, but... Oh, there's a jackpot crate here. Okay, well... Like, they were probably all supposed to be nice and neat in order here, but... Well, doesn't necessarily mean that they were. So... Alright, now, Robo Wings are up here. Probably going to lose this jackpot before I find any more crates, but that's okay. I'll go take a look just in case anyway. You never know. Whoop, okay. Nope, nothing here. Well, we got a few extra bolts. That's fine. Alright, so when in doubt, head for the lighthouse. But where is the lighthouse? This way. The lighthouse is this way, slightly. It's probably behind this big, fat platform that we got here. So we'll go check it out. Yeah, there's the lighthouse. There we go. Alright. Anything not at full ammo? No, we're all ahead full. Okay, good. Mr. Smuggler, I have more souls for you.
You done real good, friend. Now there are more out there. You gonna make us rich.
I'm trying best I can. Did I already submit? I submitted all the plans, right?
Sorry, son. I need the full holo plan.
Okay, that's what I figured. Alright, so we're all done here. We got everything we needed. And I'm going to upgrade because we got another 8,000 Raritanium to use. There's still nothing left to buy here yet, right? No, not yet. Okay, so let's do more Alpha Disruptor upgrading. We wanted to get this, so let's grab that. Let's grab this. And that'll make the rate of fire really high. Let's see, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and then the bonus, the exclusive upgrade. Antimatter Transfluxor. The Antimatter Transfluxor dynamically reconfigures the molecular structure of any target hit by the weapon, allowing the beam to pass directly through the target and hit additional foes. So if you've got them lined up in a hallway or a choke point situation, this'll do pretty good for you. It's not incredible, but the Alpha Disruptor is already so powerful anyway that if it made it any more incredible, it'd be a pretty busted weapon, so... Excuse me. I think we'll just grab this and we'll worry about that once we start getting more Raritanium together. No big deal. Because we're almost done with that anyway at this point, and it'll just be a matter of getting its experience up. Well, that's Sargasso. It took us quite a while, but it's a big planet, and there's a lot to do here, so in terms of the hunting for stuff. Got us quite a bit of bolts, though, which will make it a lot easier for us to buy whatever else we're going to get. But let's go back to Mukau, because, well, we've got some more cash prizes that we can do, and that might be the rest of the episode. So that'll be fine. I think there's also some secrets that we can get on this run-through that we couldn't get before, so we'll go check that out while we're here. Might just be gold bolts, but hey, whatever. I'm okay with that. So we're going to want to go on the regular path here. Also, there's a gold bolt up there that I should probably think about getting, but I probably needed a decryptor to get it before, because I think there was a little section at the start here that said, you need a gadget that you don't have yet, so go get it. Oh boy. Nothing new because he's not talking to me, so... let's see. No, I don't want to use the Alpha Disruptor. I want to use this. Oh, wait, you guys are... Oh, never mind. Apparently, it still kills you even though you're electrified. I thought about it just that I used it, and then it still worked anyway, so whatever. Ooh, this one looks tough. Can I look at the whole thing first before I do... That's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, like, I'd love to see the whole circuit before I actually do this, because I can't see, like, where I want this to go at the moment, but that's okay. How about we go like this? And then like this, maybe? Whoa, okay. There we go. Manage that one. Alright, up here, maybe? I don't know, I'm just spitballing at this point, because I can't look at the rest of it, because I gotta manipulate where this thing's going to make sure it goes in the right direction. I think I'm stuck. I don't think I can get this and go anywhere from here. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Okay. So, while it's doing that... Let's see. I'm gonna look at this thing and let it, like, go and fail, so I can kind of see. Oh, you can stabilize the ball at a jump point by holding X. Okay, that's actually a good tip. So maybe we'll go like this just to get it to go sideways. Stabilize it there. Nope, that's going to go back again. Does it restart if it goes there? No, it does not. Okay. Let's see. So probably then I want to go like this. No, because that's going to die. Basically, I want to get it over to that section there. Like, I got to get it here. But how do I get it here? I would love to just look at this thing. Can you, like, slow down for a second so I can look at this thing, please? Alright, hang on. Yeah, I can't look beyond, like, 2 steps ahead, unfortunately. Okay, no, I definitely want to... How did I get this out of here the last time? How did I get this out of here the last time? Because if I go there, it's not going to work. Oh, I went down. That's what I did. Okay, so it's got to be down here. Yes, I would actually love to use that instead. That would be great. Probably it just turned off the motion controller thing. I was trying it because you've made it a thing game, so I guess I'll do it without it. That's fine. Alright, so we want to go this way. And then we gotta go up, though, because if we go... Oh, no, wait, hang on. I can do it this way, maybe. And then I can go up here. And I think if I keep doing this, though, I'm gonna get stuck, so I gotta be careful. Nope, I'm stuck again. Alright. Yeah, I don't see how to get this thing to go through. I mean, it's just for a gold bolt, so is it really all that... Oh, no, wait, hang on. I can do this. Hang on. I'll just do that. And then, if I do that, I can bring it down here. Yeah, okay, now we're good, because we can just do this. And then we can go sideways once it gets over there. See, the problem is that I couldn't look because of the fact that I had to stabilize the ball, so it's kind of hard to look at the puzzle when that's the thing. It would have been nice if it, like, gave you a prompt at the beginning of it when, like they did it the first time, where it said, okay, press X to begin, press circle to exit, so you can, like, look at the whole map instead of it just going, you know? Like, I don't know, I feel like with something like this, it would have been nice if you just could look at it. Like, let me examine it first so I know what I'm doing. I did make it so complicated, yeah, for sure. More complicated than it needed to be, probably. But, well, it's alright, we got through it. And we got a gold bolt out of it. I'll take it. But there's one more thing that we need to get that we didn't get before if we go down the main pathway here, which is over there, I believe, because that's the arena right there. So if we head down and then we head to the right here, we can head towards the arena where we can get this all to work okay. The amount of Raritanium you get, incidentally, is dependent on what planet you're on. So, like, that's why we're only getting a little bit out of this one, is because of the fact that we are on an older planet. So that's why we aren't getting a whole lot of Raritanium out of it. But that's okay. We don't need to get a whole lot out of it. It's fine. Every little bit that we get will make it a lot easier. That guy's electrified, so this isn't going to work. Nitro Reaper should be able to take him out in one hit now, though, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easy as that.
The assassin must be stopped at any cost. Fan out and perform a perimeter sweep.
Okay, so there's that right there. And then we're going to go up here. I think the little section, we need the helipods basically to get to this next section, the next little puzzle sequence here. So we'll okay. Yeah, I think we needed the helipods in order to get into this next little section, which probably just has a gold bolt in it. So, but I think it's on the next platform, so we gotta go this way first. Gonna see if anything respawned over here besides the enemies. Guess I can get some ammo out of this. That's not bad. And that's it for that. Let's just refill. But essentially, the point of what I'm trying to say here with this game's bolt count is, if you're concerned about bolt count, don't be, because if you're just buying the weapons that you like I'm doing in this game, you will literally never run out of bolts. Hell, if it wasn't for the fact that they upped the amount that you need for the final armor of the game, we could probably get the final armor by the time we're done with this one. Unfortunately, it's not like in Up Your Arsenal where they thought 1 million bolts would be enough to deter you from getting it until New Game Plus. No. In this game, in order to get the final armor, it costs 10 million bolts, which is frankly quite absurd, but it's basically just them telling you, you don't need this until New Game Plus, so don't worry about it. Okay, or not helipods, we need the geolaser for this section. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, it's not using controls. Oh my god, look how much faster this is when I'm not using the motion controls. Oh my god. Ooh, gold bolt and lots of Raritanium. Perfect. 10 million. This is E6 levels of endgame. Yeah, it takes quite a lot, unfortunately. Well, we got a little more Raritanium and a gold bolt out of that. Not that that's a particularly large amount of Raritanium for us coming back here, but that's okay. Ooh, I must have blasted open the door. Fair enough. So yeah, we'll just get back to the arena the normal way because we had to go through those little sections to get the bolts and everything. Oh, okay. I forget if this game ever throws enemies at us that are both electrified and have a shield. But, I don't remember. It's a possibility, for sure, I would imagine. But yeah, see how we've even got, we've got 2 armor upgrades at this point, but even so, despite having 2 armor upgrades, the enemies still did 4 damage to me there. So that means that was, it reduced their overall damage that they would have done to me by 40%, but they're still doing some damage to you, even if they are from the first planet in the game. They'll still deal some damage to you. And I guess that makes the enemies a little more threatening. It's fine. You know, it's one way of making sure that your enemies always, they never get to the point where it's oh, they're only dealing 1 damage, you know. That's not gonna make or break anything. But probably also keeps the arena balanced too, because I think the arena's difficulty level is based on when you first visit this planet, rather than like constantly being harder and harder. So it probably just it's probably used for that as well. So we need 2,000 for this, so we're not going to get it yet. Oh boy, E6 endgame is a thing. At one point you might want to be around 57 to have a reasonable chance of fighting the super boss. By around 54, all enemies should be giving 1 EXP. And you need over 15k per level up. Oh, that's gross. You went back to that yesterday? Kind of want to kill the super boss so you can 100% the game. It's the only achievement you don't have. Oh boy, well, good luck with that. Hopefully it goes quickly for you, though it doesn't sound like it will. This is why we have boss rush mode. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, we got 300,000 bolts, nothing to spend them on, and we're about to go into the arena to get even more, so that'll be fun. Toxic Swarmers and Alpha Disruptors should get us through most of this, so let's just do that. One of the best farming spots lets you quickly get 12 EXP at a time. Oh boy. 12 EXP. Now you're just talking crazy. Wow, that thing charges lightning quick now. Although the effect where it can shoot through enemies would probably come in a little more handy here, but you know. Yeah, that's so fast, good lord. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if my swarmers went out. I was like, wait, where'd they go? Like I said at the beginning of the stream, by the way, I did some volume adjustment on this one, so if it's a little louder than usual, that's why. If it's too loud, let me know, but I think it should be okay. It's at the same level of volume that we were at when I did the PS2 streams, so it should be okay now. I'm just going to run around and let them do all the work since they can practically cover the entire arena now with the swarmers, so... Like, look at how far they go. It's ridiculous. Can't even get a shot off with the Alpha Disruptor for all the... Or how quickly the swarmers hit these enemies. Nice.
It's time for our next major contender of the evening. It's a giant, menacing, energy creature of some sort.
Okay, I don't know what that's all about, but apparently he's got some stuff that jumps in after me. Alright, before that, I want to make sure that that kills him, so let's see if we can, like... Okay, that wasn't going to work. So let's see if we can weaken him a little bit more. Apparently he's got, like, some weird hopping electrical things going on here, or something. But this is like Chainblade, right? Like, Chainblade had that sort of thing going on where he just had you jumping around. We've won a Hollow Pirate disguise! That's fine. That was why Quark wanted us to be here, by the way. He wanted us to go through that 2-round thing. So that he could give us this. Cool. Wink, wink. Okay, ow. He just whips it right at him.
Are you just trying to get us killed?
Can it be both?
With you?
Here, I found this in Tachyon's underwear drawer.
Okay, good lord, man.
I thought it might be a clue.
Sure you did.
It's time for another installment of the Polaris Compendium of Historical Importance.
Oh, okay.
In this chapter, we will explore the galactic awesomeness that is Iris, the largest supercomputer in Polaris history. This mysterious behemoth is said to have an IQ of 3 billion. That
Man.
would mean 170 Terracnoid sages or 3 billion Holonet fanboys.
Oh my god.
By an unknown race eons ago, Iris once served as the ultimate search engine for the universe. Now
So it's a Googleplex.
pirate territory, sealed off from the public. It's
Fantastic.
the duplicitous Captain Slag. This
Is it just me, or is Captain Slag, like, more of a presence as a villain than Tachyon is at this point? They kind of do that, though, with the pirates in this game. They really overshadow Tachyon, like, a lot.
Maybe Iris knows where the Dimensionator is.
That's a possibility.
Take me with you. I can't do this undercover thing anymore. I'm not a superhero. I'm just a hero. How am I supposed to survive without some kind of endorsement deal, huh?
Didn't you have a whole character arc back in Up Your Arsenal where you addressed this actual problem?
You just need to stop being so self-absorbed and whiny.
You're right. This is not the time for vanity. It's the time to show the universe how amazingly awesome I am.
I mean, yeah.
Ratchet, I hope you never have to endure the pressure of saving an entire galaxy.
Oh my
Wish
god.
me luck.
This guy just never learns, does he? Let's see what we got here. Let you decide if it's fast tilt or it's a pain in the ass getting those 3 levels. And even at 57, the super boss is still hard, but level cap is 60. The volume is good. Good, that's good. The calves of a champion, that's a selling point. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't bother with that in 6. You know you, though, mad woman. Not like you'd see trophies on the PSP anyway. You're on PSP, you're on Steam. Nightmare Catastrophe mode. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. But yeah, we've unlocked new challenges here at the arena, so that'll be something that we can take a look at before we go to the Googleplex. Might name that the next episode, honestly. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of bolts that we can get here. Like, look at all this. Look at all these bolts that we can get that we're just not going to use for a little while. Like, what's that? 13, 23, 34, 46. Why is there 5? Okay, fair enough. So 46, and then 51, 64. Oh, it could have been 69 game. Come on. Of all the games, I would expect Ratchet and Clank to get that right, but yeah, it's 79. Okay. 79,000 more bolts on top of the 300,000 we already have. Fair enough. Variety is the spice of death. My weapon switches at random. Good. Let's give that a shot then. I think it's just the same as it was in Up Your Arsenal, though, with the random weapon switching. I think when it switches, it'll switch once you run out of ammo, first of all. So same as Up Your Arsenal in that department. And second of all, well, apparently you can get ammo, so that just breaks that whole thing in half. Makes this basically the Lightning Ravager challenge. So I can just keep doing this and getting more Lightning Ravager, and then the weapon never switches at random. How do you feel about that, game? Lord, I don't think that was intentional. Tools of Destruction, I think you might have messed up a little in this department. I mean, I'll take a Lightning Ravager exclusive challenge. That's okay. Especially since it's V5 and it does buttloads of damage, considering it's as far upgraded as it can get. Yeah, this might be a slight oversight on the part of the developers. Oh, man. Why would you put an ammo crate in your weapon switches randomly round? Oh, man. This is what I'm talking about, though, right? Like, this game does stuff where, like, it makes a really solid step forward with, like, the graphical fidelity of the game or the mechanics or the weapons being really interesting. And then there's just jank that just happens. And you don't even have to look hard for it. So it's so, like, it's pulling me in 2 directions. I feel like I'm on a torture rack with this damn game. Oh, man. Let's see what you got here. Oh, it doesn't go higher than Nightmare on PSP. Catastrophe is a new modifier. It mods the game to make it more like Ys Origin and Oath and Felghana. You don't get to stockpile healing items. They're consumed on pickup. And Capital Water's been modified, so you can't actually use it. It's only good for selling. Ew. You still get color-coded BS on Nightmare, though? Oh, okay, gotcha. All chests that had healing items now have the modified Capital Water, so yeah, Catastrophe staffs on top of the actual difficulty. So imagine what you went through in Nightmare Catastrophe mode. Sounds like fun with deep, bolded, italicized, and underlined quotes. They were on sale, a non-stop stream of 100 bomb bots. Okay. I can survive that. How about, what the fuck? Oh, my Hollow Pirate disguise. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, let's do this, and then just get the Lightning Ravager out, and if anything slips through my Swarmers, we'll just go from there. But yeah, we actually want to put the Hollow Pirate disguise right here. I was like, wait a minute, did I get a new device? And I did, so I should probably put that in here. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, we'll just stick Mr. Zircon here. There's like 8 devices total in the game, so we'll fill out this whole quick select, but whether or not we'll ever actually see that quick select is up to a matter of chance, I guess. So, oh my actual god, these bees are nuts. Look at them go. I can't get over how good these bees are, man. They're just so great. I love it. Well, it ain't gonna be you, Quark, unfortunately. You had your chance. Okay, and actually, I'd like to talk about something with Quark. Because the Groovatron in this game actually reminded me of the only good thing about Ratchet & Clank 2016 that I can personally recall. Look at how far that goes. Oh my god. Like the reboot, right? So it's the reboot of the first game, so it was pretty much universally panned because, well, it was rebooting a game that didn't need a reboot because it was already really good and it aged really well and all of that other good stuff. But the only good thing in concept, now I've never played the 2016 remake, so I can't tell you if in practice it's a good thing. The only good thing that I can recall about the 2016 remake is the Captain Quark boss fight, which is not a spoiler because we've already fought him in Ratchet & Clank 1 previously, so I don't think that's a spoiler. Because he uses the Groovatron against you in that fight. And that's like, whoa, wait a minute. He's using my gadgets against me? What the hell? That's a cool moment. Like, that's a unique moment in the series. Because more often than not, the enemies don't use the same gadgets that you do. So them having a boss fight where they use the same gadgets that you do is a really cool moment. Now, I wouldn't play through the rest of the game just to get to that moment, but yeah, it's cool, I think. You beat it 5 or 6 years ago? Why are bees so good in video games? This one, Terraria. You gotta respect bees. Bees are great. I love them. It's funny because basically, Jimmy, compared to the other Yeast titles, especially modern ones, Yeast 6 in normal mode can be challenging, so it lets you imagine how it goes on the highest difficulty. Oh boy. Don't tempt me with strong difficulty in a video game. I have trouble resisting when that happens. Oh, get hit even once and you fail. Not for the squeamish. Alright, let's give this a shot then. More bees. Oh, those are Buzzblades. Let me just... Okay, here's an idea. Let's stick this in the front of the thing first, so that way I can just do that. I could play offense and use the Alpha Disruptor, but I think I'll just use the bees, honestly. Let them do the work for a little while, because this isn't too long of a challenge, I don't think. I'm just going to toss another one out, because they're almost gone. And maybe now I'll get the Alpha Disruptor out. Well, okay. And do whatever the bees cannot. Okay, that's a saw blade. We got anything? Nope. I have a loaded gun with your name on it, but I sure as hell ain't pulling the trigger. There we go. Oh, untouchable? That's just Inferno mode in Ys. Yep. If you're lucky, you die in 2 hits. Nightmare mode in Ys 6 fucking sucked. It is. I thought it was a neat idea for the Captain Quark fight there. You remember Oath and Kill Elgana? You just got to Ilbern Ruins. One of the mages clipped you with a fireball. You went from 104 to 8. Oh my god. That's hell. I mean, it just makes you not get hit. Like, you just gotta be more careful, but... Not saying you specifically, but anyone playing just has to be more careful. Zorthan and Crushto seek to regain their honor. Can you take them both down? Yes, sir, I can, with the power of bees. There you go. We'll just let him have the bees on top of him. Oh my god. This is a massacre. This is just gonna be a massacre. Okay, 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 run! Faster! This is just gonna be a massacre. If I can get enough ammo to actually alpha disrupt them enough. Because it looks like I'm not getting any ammo this round, unfortunately. What is this, fusion bomb? It's probably fusion bomb, right? Oh, no, toxic swarmers, okay. I mean, I'll take it. I can use more of them now. Oop, okay. And since he's giving me the opportunity, let's get up close and personal and use the Nitro Reaper on him. Camera, where are you going? Okay, I'll just run. Just let him do a spin. That's not doing a whole lot. Let's get the Swarmers out instead, because I'm out of Alpha Disruptor, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, there he goes. Now for the next one.
This is just a reminder that beverages are not permitted inside the arena. Violators will be fined and tortured.
And there goes that guy. I think that was Crushstone. The other one was Zorthan, I think. Easy as that. In that game, you get sent flying when you lose like 1/3 or more of your HP. So you got clipped and sent flying into a wall. Fined and tortured, you okay for it? See, if Quark was saying that, I didn't hear the whole thing, unfortunately. Even sitting closer to the TV without those subtitles in the background, it's harder to hear that stuff. So you guys will be able to hear it easier than I will. Light a match, Mustachio. Lethal gas is being released in the arena. Okay. And once we get through these 4, we're actually done. So that's cool. Okay, so we got gas, we got toxic swarmers, and I'll get the Alpha Disruptor out, because why not? But yeah, you have access to nanotech in this one, too, so, like, you don't really have to worry too much about the gases, I guess. I mean, it's there, I suppose. But there's nanotech around that you can use, so you don't gotta worry too much about it. And there's only 3 rounds, so... I guess the main thing that you worry about with this gas is that it actually stuns you when you take damage from it, but, well, whatever. It's fine. Just gonna use this all up real quick, because apparently it's, yeah, these swarmers are just, like, you don't need to do anything else. You could just dodge. You could just play defense. And that's it. Because the swarmers are just that strong. E6 being older makes the hardest difficulty more rough because of the lack of defensive options you have in the game. Oh, okay, gotcha. Interesting. Lack of defensive options. Yeah, that could make things a little harder, for sure. Heavy hitters. Only gladiators tough enough to wield an Alpha Disruptor are permitted. I can do that, so... Weapons restricted to the Alpha Disruptor. Thankfully, it's not what you think. You don't have to defeat all of them in 5 rounds of the Alpha Disruptor. So you don't have to, like, micromanage your ammo. Although that would be kind of cool, trying to defeat, like, 1 full round of enemies with just the Alpha Disruptor. But no, you don't have to worry about that. It refills the Alpha Disruptor every single time you use a shot, so it just refills you to full. Kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. It makes it seem... I don't know. I feel like it could have been a more interesting challenge if they just forced you to, like... defeat a whole round with just the 5 rounds of the Alpha Disruptor, so you had to, like, get a bunch of enemies stacked up and then use it. I don't know. But whatever. I don't think that's how that worked with Zorthan, but okay. But yeah, we got 2 challenges left, so let's go do that. It's better to sacrifice defense in East 6? Oh, okay, gotcha. Galbahan shaves off a ton of defense, but the offense is worth it. East 3 has the dash and shield spell that's super fucking strong. Earth Magic. Yeah, Earth Magic is broken. It saves life, but hey, fun AF to use. Oh boy. They even put the word pissed in this game. Wow. This game goes hardcore. They got to say ass on Sargasso. They said pissed right there. That's cool. It's always nice using the fusion bomb and being reminded of the bouncer from the older games. Let's see. So let's put that there. And then I think in a minute I'm going to toss out the Alpha Disruptor so I can get some EXP for that from this thing. Because I could use it. I'm on half of the ammo with this. I think we can kill this guy in 5. Yeah, oh yeah. Never mind, it's fine. We can kill him in 2, 3. Nothing at all, basically. It goes more hardcore than most ESRB rated games. Yeah, for sure. ESRB sucks. East Origins is very fast speed walk, and you remember Monica being super safe to play once you get fire magic. East 6 has you can jump. At least you get iframes when you use sword magic. I guess, yeah, that would help then. So we got 5 rounds of enemies and Crushto and Zorthan, as if that was going to deter me. I've done 100 rounds with just the Quacko Ray. Give me what you got, Tools of Destruction. Alright, so let's get the Toxic Formers out, because those will definitely help out with keeping our ammo up. I feel like I'm using the Rift Ripper again. That's okay. Also, I think the Raritanium that you could get from the enemies in these rounds from getting Raritanium upgrades, I think it's nullified. I don't think you can actually get Raritanium from any enemies in the arena. They barely give you bolts, to be fair, so... I'm going to use the Lightning Ravager for these guys. It doesn't need experience, but that way I'll be able to get to the next round a lot easier, so I can get to Crushto and Zorthan, and then they can just take care of the rest for me. Sure, Quark, sure. That one I heard, because I was actually listening to it. Oh, good. So now we got to face the big guys. So let's get Toxic Swarmers out. We'll get one out here. And then let's Nitro Reaper for a little bit. Seems like a good idea. There we go. But yeah, it's just going to be basically exactly like the tag team match where they'll keep switching out. So I don't need a new Toxic Swarmer just yet. I guess I'll just use this for now. Actually, the Fusion Bomb would probably be better against this guy because it'll actually go up in the air because he's airborne. So it's got good targeting on it with the strafing functionality too. So, oops.
Watching this young buck fight reminds me what got me into gladiating. Honor, courage, glory, and of course the groupies. Ah, the groupies.
Quark, I don't think gladiating is a word. Just saying. Let's see if we can get him out of here. And get Crushto back in here. Unless he's just not going to go away, in which case, fine, I'll just Alpha Disrupt you. There we go. Sure. Oh, okay, I already had it out. I love how you just use it, and it just immediately ends their little section. It just does so much fucking damage. It just ends them immediately. Like that. Challenge complete. Oh, apparently I annihilated Crushto. Oh, okay. Never mind. There. Now he's dead. Oh, okay. The game glitched again, and it just gave me the challenge complete before Crushto was dead. Okay then. What is this game? Again, I feel like there are spots in it where I should be like, this game is great, but every time I get to that point, we hit something like that. We hit a wall of glitches, or audio desync, or jank. Good lord. I can't win. It's a good thing Kraken Time is better than this one. At least in my opinion. Let's see, what did I miss now that we're done with all the arena challenges?
For the Iris supercomputer.
Nice. So now we can go see what the Googleplex is all about. And I think we'll be doing that on the next episode, but let me read my chat while the taxi takes me back to my ship first. Let me shatter what you probably think. Below swords at level 7, you have to hit enemies to charge your sword magic. It auto charges around 7, but it's slow AF, and upgrades will take some grind or some time, whichever you prefer, so sword magic is a resource to save or ration on higher difficulties. Oh, good. Literally turns into, do you use magic for damage or do you use it for iframes? It's torture. Oh boy. Well, I think I would follow the old standby mantra of your DPS is 0 if you're dead in that case and just use it for iframes. Excuse me, but I don't know. It would have to depend on the game. I'd have to play the game to tell you which I prefer, I think. Okay, so, you know, let's give it a flyover. We'll check on the Iris supercomputer since we're done here, and then after that I'll save on that planet. Even though it's more of a spheroid than a planet. It's not an actual planet because it's in the Creeley Comet. Actually, now I think about it, I think if I go here, we might hit another ship section on the way to the Creeley Comet, so I think I might stick around here. And then we'll go to the Creeley Comet to intercept the Iris supercomputer and search Google internet, or rather universe internet, whatever the hell it wants to call itself, to see if we can find where the Lombax secret is being held. The Dimensionator will be ours, hopefully, on the next episode of Ratchet & Clank Future Tools of Destruction, the Stream Edition, which will be happening on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I love this fucking gun. It's just so cool looking. It's like the Peacemaker from Jak 2 and 3. Good lord. So yes, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I'll see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Pretty soon it'll be Eastern Standard Time. Good lord. Time's flying when you're having fun, apparently. Until Thursday, there we go. Take care, everybody, and have a good one. You'd think that until you fight a boss. Oh boy. Oh, that fucking wall. It's literally just a wall. It's so fucking painful. DM me a boss fight or the super boss. Alright, you pick one. Let me know. I'll take a look at it. Oh boy. Something tells me there's nothing in the game that compares to this weapon. I think if Ys had an alpha disruptor, it wouldn't be as notoriously difficult as a lot of people say it is. Oh boy.